And the dumpster fire is live. Welcome to the closer, everybody. What's going on out there in YouTubeville and Gun Channelsburg and Gunstreamer? I don't know, Gunstreamer Town. I don't know. What's going on? I don't know how many people are watching. I keep forgetting it. I got to pull up the 20. That's not bad. That's pretty good.
20. We're waiting. Oh wait, we immediately went to 17. Sorry.
Oh, well, I mean, once you go live, you're going to lose some people when they realize you're actually going to go live, and they're like, I don't want to listen to this. This is
these assholes.
This is no good. So I got RL able to stop it, swing in and play with us tonight. That's cool. You don't work tomorrow. You got to get them gizzard hours, man. Work once every couple of days. You got lots of time to sleep.
Yeah, work like once every 3 days and have 9 months off out of the year. That'd be awesome.
And get paid.
Oh, thanks, Giz. Yeah. He's like, oh, don't forget, I get paid too for that. Bastard. No wonder George has got such a big belly on him. He's got lots of food to eat.
That's right.
Well, when you work for like 90 years, you build up that kind of vacation time.
He's got tenure on tenure. So let's see who we got out there so far.
Oh,
Ape, you're out there. MAGA country, what's going on? Gizzard, Snob's Weiss, Poor Conservative. Stanley's out there. William Keller, what's going on? Yoder, Patriot, you're out there. You're in here. Grim, got a link. Psycho, the Juice. Haterade, Volcano Squad, what's going on, HBC? Psycho said that. 2 Live Moves out there. Guy in the comments. I thought I said I thought I saw that guy's wife out there too, but I'm not sure. Scott P79 is out there. Arctic Fire, what's going on? Jorge, what's happening? Barbara Carbone, what's going on? Long time no see. How you doing? And I think that's it. If I missed you, Lead Life. There's Lead Life's up there too. Rich White, you're out there. No, go figure, right? JBP, John Brown, what's going on? If I missed you, tough shit.
And you can tell this is the Sunday Night A show because you don't have Night Strike insulting the viewers.
Oh, yes. G-Web's down in the Gun Channels chat. Ape down there. Gizzard down there. David down there. David, is that you, David? Kingpin, is that you? It just says David?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Hi. Ape. Spam burgers. Spam burgers. Nothing wrong with spam burger. Who we got on this panel type thing tonight here? John, you stopped in tonight. That's awesome. I haven't had you on the show in a while.
Hey, thanks for the invite. It's glad to be here. I really missed you guys.
Absolutely.
Just life caught up with me.
Cool.
So, just did my taxes and ouch.
I still got to do that.
I'm glad that's over with. I'll tell you that. And just glad everybody could join us. And thanks again for the invite. Happy to be here.
Absolutely. Black Cat, what's going on?
Oh, not much. Just hanging out. Figured I'm on vacation this week, so I could actually join in tonight. And I'm not sleeping.
You're on hour what, 6 of drinking beer?
About that. I will apologize in advance because this is Voodoo Ranger, and evidently I got drunk and banned somebody last time from somebody's chat. I don't know. They tried to explain it to me, and I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. We're all like, wait, what just happened now?
Yeah, I remember. I woke up with a beer like half spilled in my lap, and my phone was on the floor. I don't know what happened. Anything before that. So
it happens. It happens.
I'll apologize if I eject anybody from your chat.
Catnapper.
Serial chatnapper.
Yeah. HBS needs to tell us what he really thinks about Benchmade out there.
Yeah, ban Benchmade.
I'm not even sure what he just said there. I don't know all them words.
There are a lot of big words out there.
I know.
And most of them are spelled right. That gets me.
Most of
He didn't spell Benchmade right.
Don't say that.
Benchmade wrong.
What word?
We're not going to have a spelling test involved in this, are we?
No.
I'm just gonna bear out of that contest because I am gonna lose.
But yeah.
Ape, what's going on? Good to see you. Don't have to work late tonight, huh?
Nope. Finally told them no, I wasn't going to work tonight. That and the fact that the only other person who works Sunday wasn't going to work either. So, according to federal law, we have to have at least 2 people there. So, and I only count as one person, regardless of how fat I may be.
He done spelt it wrong again. He did it all in caps and still spelt it wrong.
Bunch made. Is that some kind of colon blockage item there, or is it for removing blockages?
Bunch made. Yeah, bunch of bananas.
Yeah,
it's a
thanks for the invite.
Got to throw that banana joke out there for you.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in here so you can
have
do that.
Banana, have a whole bunch.
To get the banana.
I think I got a cool. Yeah, there it is. Speaking of which, cool banana clips.
That's a sticker, not a banana clip.
That's a banana clip sticker. And I got these sweet gold Magpul magpoles. They're like Studio 54 glittery gold. Pretty different. You see them coming a mile away. Gizzard, what's going down?
Not a whole lot, man. Just excited as hell to be on this panel tonight.
Calm down. Drink some Robitussin or something. You'll be all right.
All right. Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I think Gizzard was the first person that I ever had in a hangout. Gizzard and my wife. We had a test hangout one night.
I remember that.
Yep, and it was Gizzard and the boss. Gizzard. That sounds like that's a good sitcom. Gizzard and the boss. There you go. We'll skip. We already did John Kingpin. What's going down, man?
Not too much. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime. Obnoxious is with stupid, so we'll get to stupid later, but we'll do obnoxious first. What's going on, buddy?
Yo.
Yo. Thinks he's Rocky Balboa. He's Rocky Dildo out there.
Yo, Adrian.
What's going on with you? Anything new? Anything new and unusual?
Nope. Just hanging here with stupid.
See that? Okay, stupid, you're up next. Patriot, what's going on?
Really? I guess that's me, huh?
Don't blame me. Don't blame me. He's the one doing it.
That's all right. No, I'm just trying to hold the house down. It's pretty windy here.
You know, right before we went live, it started kicking up here too. I wasn't sure if you guys could hear it or not, but yeah, we're getting a ton of wind here.
Yeah, I got stuff blowing across the backyard, and I don't even have anything back there.
So, you got other people's stuff. That's how it is here.
Well, it's kind of nice.
Go ahead.
I'm just I've got a big, huge field that comes right up to the house, and so the windows sound like they're playing kazoos and shit. So we'll see. If I get blown away, you guys be the last to know. But yeah, thanks for the invite.
C4 Defense says if you look at the YouTube side, the sign points at me. Not in my world. Not in my world here. It's pointing at Patriots. So I mean,
same here. Yeah, the difference between the Hangouts and the YouTube side, apparently.
Making fun of the differently abled is not cool, okay?
That's what I was going to say.
Nice go, Orange Man. Nice go.
Yeah, way to go. That guy's a real piece of trash. You know that? I can't believe
you know what? On my Hangouts, it's pointing at Sarge.
And that would be correct.
You know, that's the thing. I can't believe like somebody would do that. That's so mean to point at somebody with a disability like that.
Sarge doesn't have a disability.
Look at that mustache. He must have a fucking disability.
No. It's only when he shaves it. Disability enough.
And you know what I realized when I looked at the YouTube side, and if you don't know this already, it's going to blow your mind, is that we are in alphabetical order from right to left.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it always puts you in alphabetical order, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it just reverses it. The hangout is alphabetical order from
Here's
left
a
to
fun,
right.
useless fact.
Put you in reverse alphabetical order.
Yeah.
What about upside down alphabetical order?
That's fantastic.
Hop, 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 hop.
I've never really tried to pick out that code, but that's pretty cool. Reverse alphabetical order.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything you're going to pick, that's the one I would pick.
Sarge's brain just fell out of his ear into his earmuff there. It's rattling around in there.
Why when you got to choose any type?
Oh, snap.
Now he's going to leave.
Oh, damn. He's out of here.
Wah, wah, wah.
He can't come. He bumped his head.
I quit. You muted me.
I got a boo-boo.
And take my bat and get ham.
You better take your ball and go home, Sarge.
I hit my head. It's sore.
It hurts.
Yeah, take the ball and go home, but leave Mr. Jimenez's tooth. He's cool.
There you go. So, what's going on, Rich? You're up next.
Nothing, just super windy. And when we were at the gun shop earlier, it sounded like the roof was going to blow off the damn place.
It's brutal. Yeah, we're up on a hill here in a little apartment, in the condos or whatever, and yeah, man, it just whips around here. It's everything's built kind of like a horseshoe too. So when the wind comes in, it just throws everything all over the place. It's a fucking mess.
Yeah,
Sarge, what's going on?
Nothing. I got to do something pretty fun today. We if anybody's not familiar, you can Google it or check it out on Facebook. There's this thing called, anybody familiar with Flashback Cinema?
No.
It's this organization, and they have a bunch of theaters throughout the country, and then every Sunday and Wednesday they play an older movie, and it could be from the 90s, it could be from the 30s, it doesn't matter what it is. But today we went and watched Forrest Gump on the big screen, which was pretty cool because my kids hadn't seen all of it, and I hadn't seen it in the theater since it was new, so that was pretty fun. We all went over and watched that. Like 2 weeks from now, they're having Wizard of Oz, so they play all kinds of stuff. Just look up Flashback Cinema; they have them all over the country, and hopefully, there's one in your area that participates in that. But it's pretty fun.
I know they do theaters around here do stuff like that. I've never heard of Flashback Cinema. I'll have to look it up.
I'll find a link real quick. It's like
so is that a website? Is Flashback Cinema? Is that just like a middleman where they tell you where people are showing them, or do they actually?
I'm thinking they kind of like orchestrate it, maybe, because it's like these people participate in this program. Maybe they acquire the movie and then they distribute it out, and everybody plays it on the same days, on the same set schedule, and you can look like a month or two in advance to see what's going to be playing. So you kind of plan these things out because, like I said. Next week, I'm not interested in what's playing, but the week after that, they're playing Wizard of Oz, the original one from, I guess, 1939. So that would be pretty cool to go see on the big screen.
So it's like when TCM does that every so often, where they'll have like maybe Casablanca or something like that at the theater.
Except that it's not in your living room; it's on the big screen.
TCM does it in theaters. So every so often they have so many theaters around the country that'll be showing the movie.
Oh, see, that's cool because we went and watched. First time I found out about it was Back to the Future. And that was really cool going and watching that again because you hadn't seen that since I was like a teenager. And
do one of you have libraries that do that?
No.
See, now I know.
They just did Die Hard a month ago.
At your library?
No.
Here, I'll put I found a link right here. I'll put it up.
See, I know, like next to truck stops, you'll find these little movie theaters sometimes, and they play older movies, but you just put a quarter in at a time. And like I know you said they're playing, like Wizard of Oz, but I know there's midgets involved a lot of.
Yeah, it's not the same kind of movie.
That's why Black Cat takes 11 and 15 home all the time, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the only place for the
I know it
episode.
is.
Sounds like you've been up in that area there, Midnight.
I don't know what I had a buddy that used to go to. Well, that's where the Red Rabbit is too. So I mean, when we used to stop at the Red Rabbit. It's so funny because it's like that is the craziest area.
There's like 5 porno places in like 200 feet.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like truck stop.
Where is that?
It's in Duncannon,
Sorry,
PA.
Do you want me to give you the GPS?
Is it off 81?
Or what?
No, I say this because there's a place off 81 that would make sure not to stop at because it's just like that when we're going up north.
No, this would be north
theater lounge.
This would be north of 81.
Store.
If you could get there, it's not that far from 81, but it's probably
there's like
not.
one right on 81. I was just curious if we're talking about the same place.
No, So yeah, this is like truck stop, sex shop, and then this really cool old like vintage drive-in restaurant called the Red Rabbit, and it's like people like take their kids there, and it's like a thing. You know what I mean? It's been there for I don't know how many years it's been there, and it's just real simple. Like summer, it's only open during the summertime, but yeah, it's like the craziest place to be because you got to drive past all that nonsense to get there.
There's like 2 or 3 strip clubs and 3 fuck shops, like right there.
Yeah, it's a shame. It really is. It's weird. 11 is big for 11 and 15 up there. Is big for travel. So I mean, it makes sense to have truck stops and stuff there. But yeah, it's weird. And that's the only place you can get across the river until you get all the way up to Sunbury. So there's a lot of traffic through there with trucking and stuff. So it makes sense. It's just a shame.
I will say that theater doesn't ever show Forrest Gump, but Forrest Hump might be there in the future.
Maybe.
RL, how familiar are you with 522 and Berkeley Springs area?
Berkeley Springs. I'm trying to think where that is. Is that out towards your way?
Yeah, it's on the county seat for Morgan County, West Virginia.
Oh.
It's just south of Hancock.
Yeah, all right. I know where. Well, I know a lot about Hancock. No, I know where that is.
But there used to be. It's not. I don't think it's there anymore. But there was a porn shop. Then right next to that, you had a massage parlor. Then right next to the massage parlor, you had an hourly rate motel.
Just like
that's pretty much exactly what you have on 15 right there. Because there's a massage parlor and an hourly rate motel right there.
I haven't been past that place in years.
You can't drive past it, huh?
Yeah, you can't drive past it. He has to stop in every time.
You got to stop in.
Yeah.
I just can't drive past it.
Yeah, we used to drive past it all the time when we were in sports. You know, we used to go up and play. We played like Middletown or Middleburg, you know, and the Juniatas and stuff like that. We'd go up past that, and it was always funny when you're driving in a bus and you're like, oh man.
A lot of burgers up there, aren't there?
Right after you pass the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. Yeah, there's I love Townsburgs. There's a lot of small towns in PA for sure. There's a lot of funny names for towns in PA too.
Yeah. Yeah, go up towards Lancaster County. There's some great ones out that way.
So what's going on out here in the chat? HVS said something up here, and I forget what the hell it was.
The Psycho's out there saying he is one of the worst humans in cinema history. Change my mind. Can't change your mind. That woman was a true bitch. Okay.
Midnight, you're talking about where HVS says sex midgets actually escaped from Yankee Marshall?
No. Free gun channels patches for anyone that moons the Benchmade booth.
Sweet.
At the NRA show. There you go.
Can you just Instagram it to them?
No, I think you got to be there, bro.
Right. Anyway, getting back to Jenny, it takes a special kind of bitch to play on the feelings of a mentally disturbed person like Forrest Gump. I mean, I tell you, she was a real piece of work in that movie.
Oh, Jenny
just led him on throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Like my youngest son, he was watching. He said, "I never saw all this." He said, "This is sad." I'm like, "Yeah, kind of get you right in the feels several times."
Yeah, we were talking. I was talking to one of the guys at work the other day, and he had said, actually, it might have been, and he said he caught a little bit of the Green Mile. It just kind of turned the TV on, and it was right before the a little bit before the part where he kills the mouse, Mr. Bojangles. He was like, "Oh man, that really made me feel bad." And I was like, "Yeah, that's a sad movie, man. You got to watch that from the beginning. That's a good flick too. That gets you ouch my feels."
Gets you right in the feels.
Yeah. Jorge says, "Did I hear free patches?" Yeah, the conditions are right there in the chat. All you got to do is scroll back up, figure out where what you need to do is talk to HVS and see if you need to send him an email or whatever while you're doing it, and there you go.
Photographic evidence with the day's paper and your particular mooning apparatus mooning the moonies.
Your particular mooning apparatus, huh? Okay.
And we need your processing number after you've been processed.
Yeah, social security number, passport photo, fingerprints, signed in triplicate.
See, now you're talking like you're trying to get some sort of registration together or something weird. I don't know about that.
No, if he moons somebody in public, he'll get a docket number. I guarantee you that.
Will they?
Yeah, but you can just ask him for an extra copy of your fingerprint.
Are
them
you daring them? Are you daring them?
John, are you
I'm saying, will they?
From Midnight from Night Strike using the word docket in this?
No, a lot of times that doesn't meet a criteria of any offense. Just mooning someone. A lot of times, it depends on where you're at.
This is true. I guess people have to go to the show and actually try it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's up for interpretation.
And you have gun channels patches too.
Well, and if you get fingerprinted, you can send them to Florida and get your Florida concealed carry permit.
Sweet.
Down the gun channels chat, David said he's looking forward to the Green New Deal making everything all better.
No.
People are sidestepping her.
That ain't happening. I mean, it might make it stink less getting rid of all those farting cows. But...
No, the farting cows is not the problem. The problem is that no one's come up with a practical way to stick a tube in there and actually harvest the methane and use it for a practical purpose.
Oh, don't give her any ideas, man. Don't give her any ideas.
Now, what happens if all your cows are like super lazy? They're still going to be taken care of.
Well, that makes it easier to install both.
Cows by nature are super lazy.
Yeah, so they'll be taken care of whether you have cow farts or not.
Obnoxious said that he was willing to offer his services to the U.S. government to harvest those farts.
He's going to get himself one of those little Kirby's and run around like Luigi. That sounds like a cell phone game.
I'm going to go over to
cow farts.
I'm going to go over to Midnight's house and release them.
Now he's got release me.
Release the Kraken.
That's all coy of you.
Release the moon farts.
He has an old school method though. Have you ever seen anybody siphon gas? That's how he does it with a cow. So you got it's a real pretty fancy way.
California has mandated cow fart methane control devices. HVS, would you care to elaborate on that?
What?
The state of California has mandated cow fart methane control devices.
Well, remember, California also says that everything in the world causes cancer, including California.
Are those like butt plugs or what?
Well, it's not really a harvest. I mean, it's more like a balloon.
Actually, it's California. There are no issues with butt plugs in California.
Yeah, there's a lot of them are in government too.
They store them in every gas station in the San Francisco area.
They replace them with the gas caps.
Yep.
Just gonna duct tape air filters to their butts. Something, I don't know. Democrat 2020 slogan: if you like your house, you can keep it.
I have no idea.
Whatever's coming through. Sarge, what are you snacking on that's crinkling?
It's better than whoever's talking in the background.
I think it's Rich.
Yeah, it's my loudmouth voice.
Well,
could you try talking out the other side of your face, see if it muffles it a little?
It's fucked up. MAGA Country says, if you want a good laugh, read some of the comments from Benchmade's latest video with the CEO. Was that on? Is that like on YouTube or something?
Exclusive only on Gunstreamer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't even look at it. I got an email today from Gunstreamer. Are they up and running with their video stuff now?
They're live or
I
whatever.
got an email said they upgraded their platform or something.
Yeah, it says that there are new video players online or something.
Stream all your favorite
Gunstreamer is
videos.
happy to announce our new video player. We now have the ability to stream all your favorite videos at virtually any network speed. Yeah,
Oh, no,
they
video.
upgraded their data network.
Okay, it's not live stream. They don't have live streaming. I thought when I saw the heading on the I thought it was they had live streaming now.
Well, when I saw the heading, I thought it was from George because there's a little picture of a kitty cat before it.
Aw, kitty cat.
That's what
infringement, right?
that's the face that George made when Night Strike tried to slip him that roofie. He was like, oh my gosh.
You sure we're talking about the same email? Because mine looks like Grumpy Cat. Or you're not on Night Strike's mailing list, are you?
Mm-mm. Nope, mine's
about
Gun
Streamer, not GunTube.
Yeah, Gun Streamer.
Yeah.
There is a difference.
If they put them together, it would be Gunstruber.
Gunstrudel?
That'll be GunTube streamer? Gunstream.
That's what we got to come up with. Gunstrudel, like breakfast strudel in the shape of guns.
Strudel.
We need to find a way to stream these tubers over the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking
just
some
want
kind
to
of
inform
mashup device.
everybody. If I end up disappearing, it's because our power went out. Our lights are starting to do that flicker thing.
Well, tell your kids to quit messing with the light switch and go to bed.
Yeah,
It's the wind, it's not the kids.
Are you traveling through time or through black
Space.
hole?
No. Just in a really windy area.
Is that like driving in the snow? It looks like you go to warp speed.
Wind sucks.
Well, it depends.
I carry my revolver in single action.
Sometimes it's close.
Revolver says Oreo versus Chips Ahoy.
Both.
All right, let's
What
run
about
it through.
Oreos made with Chips Ahoy?
Now, are
Oreos.
we talking the classic Oreo and classic Chips Ahoy, or some variations like special runs?
It doesn't matter. You guys overthink this dumb shit. Think of
If you go double stuff, it's 10 times out of 10.
Well, now you take the double stuff, you throw away
And you
one half of
open
the
them up.
cookies, and you making quadruples.
Double stuffed Chips Ahoy, baby.
Yeah, didn't they used to do that? They had like a half Oreo, half Chips Ahoy.
No, I don't know.
No.
Does anybody eat the other half of the Oreo?
Chips Oreo.
Yeah.
Chips
No, you
Ahoy.
save. You see, you save the
Chips Oreo.
That's what he said.
Chips Oreo.
Well, we were talking about porn shops earlier, so it fits the conversation.
All right, Black Cat. Before you get too shit faced, Oreo versus Chips Ahoy. Go.
Chips Ahoy. I'm a chocolate chip guy.
All right. Fine Ape.
I'm gonna have to go with the double stuff turned in quadruple stuff Oreos.
Gizzard. What the chickens look like? Slim Jim. Okay, one write-in vote for Slim Jim.
Wait, we can do write-ins?
Yeah, you can do write-ins, I guess. John C., you said you're not allowed to have either of them in New York, but which one would you prefer if you lived in like Pennsylvania or something?
Double stuffed Slim Jims.
Double stuffed Slim Jims. Oh, so two for Slim Jims. David Bowling, you are in Maryland, so you're not allowed to have cookies. But if you come up next time for the gun show, what kind of cookies are you going to smuggle back into your house?
I saw a travesty today, and I'm not sure if it's fake news or not, but apparently there are vegan Slim Jims.
What the?
What the?
There was like, it looked like an asparagus in a package in a Slim Jim pack.
Oh God!
Hold on.
Now.
We all know that there is zero meat product in Slim Jims. It's just meat flavored pulp.
They could already be vegan. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Classic Oreo versus classic.
Slim Jims are Soylent Green.
Classic Oreo versus classic Chips Ahoy.
It can be a variant.
Well, then double stuff all day. Double stuff all day.
Okay. All right. Stupid? Obnoxious?
Are we talking golden Oreos or those nasty?
Jesus Christ, you guys are retarded.
One.
Any kind of Oreo versus any kind of chocolate chip or Chips Ahoy. Which one do you prefer?
I'm gonna go with the golden Oreos because those are good.
I thought you were going to say golden showers.
No, that's not on Sunday nights. Jesus.
Patriot.
You go for that then. That's not.
I'll go for the chunky Chips Ahoy, the big ones.
Yeah,
more chocolate. Yeah. Yeah,
All
Oreos are for kids that like to go to the dentist and scare the shit out of them after they eat a pack of them, the black teeth and stuff.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
Yeah.
Rich?
Chocolate covered Oreos.
All right. Well,
I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they are awesome. It's like a milk chocolate coating on the Oreos.
Double stuffed fudge. Yeah.
The mint ones are
got a pack
pretty
of the
awesome too.
Pack of the chocolate coated peppermint ones for Christmas this year. Freaking awesome.
Sarge, what kind do you like to push under that mustache of yours?
Oreos.
Mm-hmm. Well, Oreos takes it.
Sarge, not only are deep fried Oreos legal, they are mandatory at pretty much every state fair except for in California and Maryland.
All right, just checking.
No, they're probably not.
I didn't like them.
Actually encouraged.
I had a deep fried Oreo.
I don't want. Oh.
I had a deep fried Oreo once. Didn't like it.
Was it an actual deep fried Oreo or the stuff that they push off in the freezer aisle?
No, it was somewhere. It was at a carnival or something. Like a.
Have you ever had a deep fried Twinkie?
Yes.
No.
Treat yourself.
Yes. Well, I could see that being better because it's already soft. What I didn't like about the deep fried Oreo is that it made the Oreo all like soft and mushy. So, it was
stale Oreo.
I didn't have one at a state fair. Oddly enough, I had one somewhere else, and it was unbelievable.
See, he's not going to tell us where he had it. He's like, I had it somewhere else, but I'm going to keep that
somewhere else
confidential.
have a name?
It was actually at a breakfast buffet, and they had these things in there. I was like, what is this? So I tried it. I asked the waitress, what is that? She goes, that was a deep fried Twinkie. I was like, A, why would that be on a breakfast buffet? And B, do you have any more? Because that was wonderful.
Well, let's see. It's fried and doughed, so it's a breakfast item.
I mean, who would have expected that? I didn't know what it was. It looked like a little, like what are those little empanadas or something like that? It turned kind of brown, and it looked like something of that nature. It was a deep fried Twinkie.
Yes, deep fried Twinkies are awesome. Even
if it's brown and on the buffet, Sarge will eat it. You don't care what it is. He's like, "What's that brown thing?" They're like, "You shouldn't have eaten that." Oh shit!
You ever tried free?
Oh
deep
please!
Fried Coke? You ever have deep fried Coke?
Who?
Deep fried Coca-Cola.
I've never had it, but I've seen it.
I've heard of it.
That's pretty good too.
Yeah, doesn't it just turn the Coke into like a syrup?
Don't do drugs.
Yeah, it's like really syrupy.
You guys are talking about the soda, not the crack cocaine.
Yeah, we're talking about Coca-Cola, John. Coca-Cola.
Okay, just checking.
Coca-Cola, the soda that built America. Not cocaine, the powdery substance that built the other part of America.
And I like deep fried pickles.
And if you're ever in Atlanta, Georgia, go to the Coca-Cola Museum. If you're ever in Atlanta, Georgia, go there.
I like deep fried pickles if they're thin slices. I don't like it when they're real thick or like the spears because it makes everything soggy inside. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But I've done them myself, and I'll slice them real thin, and then I really, really like them. They're really good, man.
That's
so
amazing. I would have figured you like
crispy.
One insult at a time, please.
No, I asked it.
We just didn't.
When you cut them that thin, do the pickles themselves get crispy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, can we just admit just about anything deep fried is good?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. I don't think deep fried Feinstein or Pelosi would be all that good.
They were
That would
deep
be
fried.
dead at that point because that might be good.
I don't know. I think it's kind of like fish. You fry it in the oil once, it'll just taint the oil forever.
Well, you just throw the oil out.
What are you using taint oil for anyway? It's weird.
Yeah, those two lost their team a long time ago.
You're talking about having like Coke back in the day, Coke actually having cocaine in it or whatever. There's I follow an Instagram post or an Instagram channel. It's called server.memes, and it's all restaurant stuff. And it's funny because, I mean, being in the restaurant industry, like some of them will pop up and it makes you laugh. And it's just, some are pretty cool. And there's one that came up the other day, and it's probably like a grandma and a grandson or something. The grandson's pretty young. It looks like he's in his early 20s, and, the grandma's older. And it says, back in my day, we worked a lot harder than you kids today. And the kid says, in the meme, and the kid says, your soda used to have cocaine in it, you fucking dinosaur. That was pretty funny. I like that. Your soda used to have cocaine in it, you fucking dinosaur. Of course you were working faster.
Yeah, because we were a lot tougher.
I guess you can't get it. You can't get an insult in edgewise. All right, let's open the floor to the black cat outdoors. And who would you like to insult? You've got 30 seconds. Go.
No, fuck you. I'm done now.
Oh, you pass your time on to somebody else. That's very nice.
I'm taking my ball and going home. You guys keep muting me and cutting me off.
Whose ball do you take?
Because your ball is a thing of yarn and it's all wet and smells like wet cat.
Better be careful, somebody might mute you.
MAGA Country says, oh, by the way, if you ever wanted to use Benchmade cheap, eBay is flooded with them right now.
Really?
Sarge is like, scruples? Who's got scruples? Give me Benchmade.
They got shots for that.
Give me them.
Sarge is over. You just see his mouse going nuts right now.
Revolver says Midnight Range TM. Controversial question. Do you think night sights are overrated? What's the chance you're going to use sights in a self-defense situation? Do I think they're overrated?
I think they're fad.
I think. Well, let me think about this. How do I want to state this? Do I like? Yes, I like them. I put them on my carry gun. Do I think? What are the chances that that'll ever make a difference? I think it's really, really slim. That having night sights versus not will ever make a difference. So in that sense, I'd say they might be overrated. But is it a inexpensive and kind of a cool little add-on? Yeah, I think it's nice. And if I have the ability to put night sights on a carry gun, I always would. I will. But is the chance that you're ever going to need your gun is pretty slim already.
No.
The chance that you're ever going to need your gun and actually have to shoot your gun is even slimmer. And the chance that you're going to need your gun, have to shoot your gun, and the night sights are going to make a difference is even slimmer. But I do think it's a good idea.
Nope. Night sights are a fad, and I promise I will never use them.
You know what?
Well,
until they get audio targeting systems on guns, you're screwed.
Nope. You just talk.
All you have to do is hit your target once. You know where they are now.
Yeah. How does that? Go ahead, Rich.
I don't know.
I just put a night sight on my Shockwave. So
you put a night sight on your Shockwave?
Yes, I did.
Trigicon
See? Where is it? Right there. See? Got the XS big dot on there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Tell. That's what's on the front of it.
It looks like you're about to desktop that TIE fighter.
That's it. Something interesting just popped up out there, Patriot. If you ever want to make a little bit of money, Yoder says, "Can I have the sights off your guns?"
Actually, yeah.
You go to Amazon, buy one of those inexpensive sight pusher tools, push all the sights out of your guns, and sell them.
Does it?
Yeah.
Can I just ask, how many people here practice point shooting where you don't use your sights at. Well, no shit. No, I mean seriously, where you don't use your sights at all. Because I always try and pick up the front sight. I mean, that's just it. When I draw and point and the front sight covers my target, that's when I pull the trigger. I don't know how you guys practice that, or if you practice that. But
I see what you're saying, and that's why I have. That's why, and because I don't have a lot of guns, I don't have a lot of pistols. Both my pistols point very similarly as far as like grip angle and stuff. Like when I pull up the gun, they both will pretty much come up to the same spot. That's like when I picked up that King Cobra. That King Cobra was way weird for me as far as the grip, like the sight. Same thing with like Glocks for me. So because I don't shoot them very much, it seems really awkward. So just like kind of a side note for me, that's why some guns seem so weird to point shoot. And I do that with my guns. One of the things that I like to do is I like to close look at something on the wall, close my eyes and bring the gun up to it and see how close I am as far as target. And for self-defense situations, you can get pretty damn close. I mean, if you'd ever really have a low light situation and you know where somebody is, and not being able to see your sights, I think you're 99% of the time you'll probably be okay. But that's where like carrying a gun that might have some sort of difference and not shooting it very much and not getting used to that, I could see that being an issue for people. I'd see that way more of an issue than night sight, not having night sights.
See, I agree with you on that, because like I just had the Glock 19 at the range Friday, and like trying to bring up, draw fire drill or draw fire double tap. I have to like readjust almost mid range when I look at my sights, or I'm shooting way high at like 7 yards. And it's just the way that I'm used to drawing and pointing a firearm,
My wife's dad let her borrow his 38 for a while. He has it's a Smith & Wesson J frame, little J frame. Yeah. I forget what it is. You probably know what it is, but
442.
Maybe I don't know. I'd have to look. I don't have it down here. But the first time I shot that, that's how it was. I pulled it up and shot twice. And I was like, where the hell am I even hitting? Like, what the hell is going on here? Just wasn't used to it. And, just wasn't used to like having what they call it, a gutter sight on the back, just, not having a rear sight and all that kind of stuff. I was like, holy shit, where am I even hitting with this?
When she first shot her 642, which is the J frame, the aluminum body. Airway.
This isn't aluminum. This is a steel frame. So yeah, it's older. I don't even
think it's the same sight. She's like, look how bad my shots are. I'm like, first of all, this isn't a target pistol. She's expecting everything to be super tight together. It's like, it's not a target pistol. If that were somebody that were breaking in the front door, you would have took them down. Don't worry about it. She's like, but I got to get better shot. And like, you're not going to get too much better than that with that revolver. Like, but it's like, there is no but. That's just the way it is. It's not made for super accurate shooting. It's made where if you need to take somebody out at close range, you can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, odds are 3 to 5 shots, 35 seconds, 35 yards. Odds are. Do you really need the sights? No. Are they good to practice with? Yes.
That's what I mean. I'm just saying when the front sight covers whatever you're aiming at, pull the trigger. You know what I mean? But I don't know if I would not look at them at all unless I was in a situation, bad breath distance where you're fighting with somebody and you have to draw from retention or something,
Well, really what you're probably going to do is you're probably going to be focused on the threat, and they're going to be like there, but they're going to be fuzzy because you're going to be staring at what's going to hurt you. Yeah. Probably.
I'm probably going to shit my pants and cry a little bit, actually, but
just a little bit.
Well,
you're a better man than I am. Yeah, I was to say you're better than I am.
Yeah. The best part is she thought she was going to be super accurate with it because she was the way she was shooting with 627, and I was like, that's more of a target gun than what your little 38 is. She's like she's going to remind her on why she wasn't shooting as well with the 38 as she was with the 357.
Tell her, don't worry. More holes dispersed in a larger pattern causes them to bleed a little faster.
Yeah, like I'm telling her, if that would have been a person, they would have been in bad shape.
Well, even if you shoot all your holes in the like one bigger hole, they're not going to be in the same place. They're going to be falling. They're going to be moving. Those holes are going to move themselves around.
How many times are you ripping all kinds of holes into one bigger hole?
Me? It happens.
Well, don't make fun of him just because he's getting older and it's getting a little bit harder for everything to close back up again.
Black Cat says, "How often are you doing that?" Sarge goes, "Every night, baby. Every night."
Don't you worry about what goes on in that holding cell.
Just hope you never find yourself in his holding cell.
But seriously, well, you guys know what I was talking about. Some people say like you shoot too accurately. You got to spread those things out. Well, that person is going to be moving, so you're probably not going to keep shooting them in the same exact place as they're moving. I don't think that's going to happen.
I will say that too, and you're going to be moving also because you're standing still. Yeah,
it's not.
Even my fat ass is going to boogie as quick as I can.
Yeah, it's not a Western where you're both standing there and you know.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God!
Yep.
Now he's got Jesus virus.
Yep.
That's like the dudes from the little alien from Sesame Street, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Bring.
Hello.
Hello.
HVS.
What the fuck is going on in this chat anyway?
I don't know.
People are still distracted by Benchmade.
He's so mad at
Well, he's got a bit of an excuse. All of his crypto farm-tel money just kind of like shot up yesterday and then plummeted right back down. So
I seriously thought Benchmade was overpriced and overrated to begin with. So they weren't really on my radar.
Is the Bitcoin thing Benchmade's fault?
Everything is Benchmade's fault.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah,
I thought everything was your fault.
Low testosterone, wife's leaving you, kids giving you the finger. It's Benchmade's fault.
Night Strike created Benchmade.
Hey, that would explain why he cut himself on his gun.
That was sharp like a knife.
He screwed up cutting it up.
There's a Benchmade.
Bench strike.
Bench strike.
I don't know. That sounds almost like Ben Strike.
Nightmade.
Like Crack Peach Strike.
Nightmade is.
Are you trying to think Ben Farrell was Night Strike's fault?
No,
it might be the same person.
They do
never
kind
know.
of look like each other.
You notice how you never see Night Strike and Ben Farrell in the same picture at the same time?
Oh,
no. I can't agree with you there because they've both been on Matt's panel at the same time.
I suppose they were that one time.
Yeah.
Anybody can have two
That
phones.
could have just been a mirror.
Was it
Anybody
Night
can have
Strike or
two
Jonas that was there though?
I've been in panels twice. Like, I've been in the panel twice, so it's totally possible that they could still be the same person.
Well, you see, what it is one's on a time delay, and the other one's actually live. So all he has to do is talk in this camera, quick turn around to this camera, and talk.
No, you have two phones. You don't even have to turn.
Well, that would Nah, I'm not going to say that. That's mean, even for me.
So how about that bracket?
Oh, I don't have a bracket. Well, we already did the cookie bracket.
Yeah.
But that kind of gets back to it does kind of lead us into the one topic that didn't have a whole lot of topics tonight. And kind of a rough day. I was tired, and I lost a crown today. My tooth is bothering me. Hurts like a bitch.
Did one of your customers return it yet?
Yeah, it's sitting over there in a Ziploc bag, popped out today.
Well, just have Mia stomp on your foot or punch you in the crotch. That way you got a sense of symmetry.
Yes.
Threaten me with a good time.
Actually, I'm going to give you old school remedy that it works for everything.
Yeah.
You take a shot of vodka, put it in a microwave, heat it till almost boiling, and then drink.
That's what they do in some of those communist countries. You get a toothache, they're like, "Here, we'll get rid of your tooth pain for you," and they just kill you.
Yeah, make sure to slush it around, especially by the tooth that has the exposed nerve.
Yeah, it's not super bad, but I mean, when I drink or I can't put pressure on it and stuff, but yeah, it's just enough to pop the shit out of me.
9mm Makarov, the cure for toothaches everywhere in communist countries. Apply liberally while on your knees in a field.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Yep.
And you were done with a bracket. See, you could have just went with a bracket.
Yeah, you could have just went with a bracket.
I'll tell you what. Let's do this.
Killing people over freaking toothaches, man.
Here we go. All right. My thing was let's who are we pissed at? I'd like to, because I'm a little out of things. I've been working a lot lately, and it seems like every other day or so we're pissed off. Somebody's pissed off at somebody else. So let's talk about who we're pissed off at, and then we can do a bracket on who are the most pissed off at.
Gary's pissed off at Patriot. I know that much.
No, who made up, man?
That guy.
Well, yeah, you're gonna make up. Shoot, he sent his henchman after me. Did you see that Instagram?
They're gonna peck you to death.
Uh-oh, what's going on now?
Is mother pecker? What?
Chickens are attacking Patriot on Instagram.
Oh yeah,
that was Mr. Drumstick. I think that's actually his name.
Is he trolling? Is he trolling?
Trolling.
I had a guy troll. I had a guy troll my gun streamer video yesterday. I told you about that.
Gunpowder Beauty said, "What did Benchmade do?"
They said they wanted to throw punch.
They didn't do nothing.
Hey, Mel the Nut just won a Benchmade. I guess he must be on eBay. What did he do?
He just won a Benchmade.
I put out a Twitter thing. Anybody doesn't want them, just send them to my PO box. I've got a project.
I'm going to take this knife and tip it to this knife and make a super knife.
Maybe I'll grind them all up and make a gun out of them. I don't know.
Oh, there you go. You see, you grind them up. You take the powder. You put it in your inkjet printer, and you start printing out your gun, microlayer by microlayer.
They became a symbol of gun control in America. Okay.
Melt down a bunch of Benchmades and forge them into an AR lower. There you go.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Be a steel AR lower.
That's exactly
That's
what
gonna
we
be heavy. It's gonna be too heavy. I can't carry an 8-pound rifle.
Oh, you.
The only thing I don't know about the Benchmade deal was what was the origin of those 3 guns that they cut up? What was the?
I haven't heard that.
I will say most of the people that I talk to that are pissed off about it has nothing to do with the guns they cut up. It's more about who they were contributing money to.
Yeah, I think
that's more of the issue.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I can agree with the political aspect. Yes.
I'd say I'd never heard of Benchmade, but I think Tony might get mad at me.
Well, he'll correct you. He'll tell you that you have heard of Benchmade and that you're just denying it now.
Because you know them personally. He'll tell you.
Yeah, don't be a Benchmade denier.
Benchmade all go hunting in the same cabin in Georgia.
Well, I'm part of GLM.
GLM?
No, I was
Gun Lives Matter.
Oh.
Right. Who did they contribute to?
Some Democrats.
I honestly don't know. There was a lot. There was a couple.
Yeah.
There was a couple.
Because I know that Surefire donated money to a complete anti-gun person in California.
I think it was Feinstein.
Feinstein.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Feinstein.
No, it was somebody else, but it was another person. It wasn't Feinstein. It was another person. They said her name. They donated $5,000 to a campaign who was
Somebody
anti-gun. I mean, like to the core. So they fouled up.
Somebody
I don't know who bench
for
donated.
Feinstein now, right? Which one was it? If it
I was
wasn't
sure
them?
they were probably affiliated with her.
Was it that Vaughn guy or whatever who got busted
No,
for
it
gun
was a
running?
female. Just hold on a second. All you gotta do is type in.
I'm not typing shit.
I'm not typing in.
I'm not fucking Googling shit. You do
One
it.
hand's got to hold my coffee here, all right?
Well, I'm pissed off at Trump for nominating that anti-gun AG now.
Here it is.
DT Pfeiffer says it's EOTech's parent company.
Yeah,
Okay.
Psycho said
They donated money to Loretta Sanchez, who is vehemently opposed to gun rights in California.
It
So
sounds like a made-up
that's
name.
and they did it twice. It says they donated $5,000 in 2010 and $5,000 in 2012. So they
Is
fouled
it
up.
possible to find a politician that is not vehemently opposed to gun rights in California?
Well, these
Yeah, but
days I
they have to be a Republican over there.
I don't know if you could find one on either side that's not opposed.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point,
And
really.
what Psycho said is that they EOTech donated to Feinstein, so yeah, they fouled up too.
Yeah.
So we're definitely mad at
That's
them.
pretty egregious. That's pretty horrible if EOTech did that, because that's really pissing in your own cereal, man. You know,
EOTech has their military contracts. They don't give a fuck about you and I.
Boy,
Well,
and they better not ever
no.
lose it. And they better not lose it, because then they
Yeah,
got
look
nothing.
at Colt.
Yeah,
Colt for
exactly.
the longest time it was just military contracts.
Could you imagine all these companies that donate to anti-gun things, and the reason that they get even the contracts that they get is because of that, through the dirty politicians that handle it?
well,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's all
Probably is.
a lot of it.
Feinstein has a lot to do with who gets those contracts. If you look at what she does,
Agreed.
you can look at it. She has a lot to do with DoD spending. So if you look at why they would give her money, that's greasing the palms of who's going to buy a lot of their stuff. I mean, seriously, there's people out there that buy EOTech stuff, but how many people have $500 to drop on an EOTech versus the amount of people buying, imported crap or Vortex or whatever, And I killed the chat.
Yeah.
Damn it.
No. Relying simply on military contracts is a failed market. It didn't work too well for H&K, and they're a lot bigger than, or like out in the world than.
You got to diversify no matter what, because that could dry up.
Look at Colt.
Colt too, yeah.
Longest time they had their civilian market, then they kind of stopped making their flagship stuff other than the 1911s, and then the government decides, nah, we're going to go to FN to get our ARs now, so bye.
Yep.
So what exactly did Surefire do? I know Surefire did something, but I'm not sure.
I just read it. It said in 2010 and in 2012 they donated $5,000 each time to Loretta Sanchez, a Democrat from California who is vehemently opposed to gun rights.
I didn't realize that was both of them. I thought it was just.
So that was Surefire.
No, okay.
They were the same. Basically, they're the same company, EOTech and Surefire.
Are they?
I think so. I think they're owned by the same parent company.
Yeah, one is a parent company or an umbrella company.
Yeah.
G's out there. He says saying a U.S. company is no good because they aren't perfect to buy Chinese. I don't think. I didn't say that. I do. I'm one of those goofballs that does like Vortex. I'm not looking for something super expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't say don't buy American. I actually don't know the whole story with Benchmade. Like I said before, Benchmade wasn't on my radar to begin with because I don't like their product. I think it's overrated and overpriced personally. But most of the people I know from the community of people that care about rights were more pissed off about their donating to political entities that want to ban gun rights and ban remember, it's the right to bear arms. Knives are in there with arms. So
Correct.
they were donating to these people. It had nothing to do with what initially started the shit, which was them doing something for the police department to destroy guns. I mean, that was a legal order that they were going to destroy those guns. So I don't understand being pissed about that, but it was more about the donations.
Yeah, and according to Benchmade, one of those Democrats that they contributed to was proposing a bill that would increase or protect your right to own certain knives across the country. So,
were they local Democrats or like
they were local
national level Democrats?
They were local, so they might have been trying to grease some palms in there too. You know,
well, not all your locals are against guns. Usually your nationals are, but not your locals a lot.
Well,
and you got to realize that might be the cost of doing business.
Critters from that area, who's a Democrat, that said something about anti-gun, but then on the national level wanted to propose a bill that would protect knife rights. So they were swapping one for the other, or something along those lines.
Well, a lot of people seem to forget that when you start infringing on one right, you have politicians that start infringing on other rights, and you can't just weigh one over the other. Your rights are your rights. Period.
I was going to say, let's be adult and honest about this. That might have had to do with greasing the proper politicians to keep their business going in that state also, you know?
Yeah, but they were trying to get, because you don't go from one state to another. One of the bills would be like FOPA, where if you carry, how you carry firearm across state lines and everything, if it's locked up and protected, you would be okay. That's according to federal law anyway. That's one of the laws that they were told that this politician was going to do, was a FOPA type law with knives. Because, some states you can have an automatic knife, but then you travel across the border, you got an automatic knife, and they catch you with it, you're now going to have a misdemeanor, or even in some states a felony, just because you carry your standard pocket knife with you. So
my state, PA's like that. If you're carrying an automatic knife, it's a friggin' misdemeanor.
New York,
automatic open. My I think G's got a lot of info down on the gun channel chat he's throwing out there. I totally lost my train of thought. It was Haterade said, I think we live in an outrage culture and people are constantly looking for a reason to be outraged. I think to some extent that's true. For me, talking about this and bringing it up is to try and understand possibly why companies do what they do and did what they did, and to try and determine for myself whether I think it's an egregious move, or if it's something that they probably just made a bad decision, or a decision that they didn't think in their minds at the time was wrong. I don't necessarily think you have to send a company that made a bad decision packing, but I think it is nice to for this information to come out so that you can kind of call them on it. I don't, G's talking about something that what Surefire did was like a decade ago or something. I don't remember. I don't necessarily think something like that necessarily should bankrupt the company, but maybe some self-reflection in that company is warranted, and this is maybe how you get that self-reflection started, where somebody at the company says, oh shit, you know what, it's probably not a great idea that we did that, and maybe they can turn it around.
So I think it's our right to do whatever we want, and so if I don't like what a company's doing, or I don't like a waitress because I think she's shitty and she don't bring me my coffee on time, I'm not going to that waitress anymore.
Well, that's different. If somebody doesn't bring your coffee on time,
I'm just adding
that
that
person.
But what I'm saying though is, if you go to a restaurant and there's a waitress that doesn't do it right, and you request somebody else all the time, somebody's going to notice. If they change it, whatever. Either way, I'm not screwing around with it because I have it's my choice. Now calling for everybody else to do it, I could give a shit what you guys do. I know I'm not going to buy them. Of course, I wasn't going to in the first place. But if you know, if there's something they do that offends me or I don't like what they're doing, you know, I think you know, all guns have a right to live. You know, I don't want any guns destroyed. If that's a silly thing or not, it doesn't matter. It's how I feel. I'm not gonna, you know, support somebody that does that. You know, do they have to do it? No, it's not required that they did it. They chose to do it. They chose to, and I'm choosing not to. If that ends up in the long run changing their ideas, saying, hey, or if that affects the two companies that are sitting next to them that said, whoa, we almost said that we were going to do it. Now we're not going to do it. You know, hey, that's how things change. We're a free market. We're a capitalist. And that's how things work. You go to the things you like.
And also, we can call them out and see how they respond.
Well, that's kind of where I stand with the whole thing. Is I think it's healthy to call out a company that you might be dissatisfied with for one reason or another. Same thing. I mean, in a restaurant, you know what I mean. If you're not happy with a product that you're getting at a restaurant, I would much rather know about it than not. I mean, I think if something comes out about a company that makes a product and it doesn't need to be blown out of proportion, I don't think, but I think letting them know that you're unhappy with them is a good first step. And like John said, see where they go from there, you know?
I will say this, at your restaurant, there's this real big guy that came and
He's
talked
a
to me
douche.
for my whole meal. It was a pain in the ass. It really was.
Yeah, that guy's an asshole. He's not there anymore. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right,
The waiter was excellent, but my waffles were cold too.
Okay, but I got a question. What was in the box?
What's in the box?
I thought it was a Maury's wig.
I thought it was a toilet paper heater.
Did you see that I put in your alt text for you?
Yes, I did. That's why I said it was a Maury's wig.
I put in some alt text for you too.
Oh snap! I like to tease Patriot in my alt text though.
Now, does that mean that Patriot is alt right?
He's altish.
Right? He's alt-sided.
Okay.
Clovertax says, call them out and perpetuating meme culture ranting are two different things.
Yeah.
We
are
I don't
free
think
market. We show our support by either buying them or buying their swag, wearing their stuff, using their stuff. If we don't like what they do, I'm not going to buy it. If enough people don't like what they do, they're not going to buy it, and they're going to change. Otherwise, they're going to, you know, that's how we're capitalists. That's how it works. Free market.
Yep.
You don't like it, you don't buy it. If I go to a restaurant and they serve me something horrible, I'm not going there. You know, and when I get up and I walk out and they say, well, you look upset. It's like, yeah, look at that stuff. It's soggy. You know, Monte Cristo is supposed to be toasted, not soggy. You know,
supposed to be golden brown and toasty, and it was only toasty. I couldn't tell it was golden brown.
It was still frozen. God damn it!
So
look at this Monte Cristo.
That's my 2 cents, and I got to get going because this wind's picking up, and I got to get some sleep.
All right.
Okay, buddy. Thanks.
Later,
you gentlemen have a nice night.
Have a good
night.
Night, Patriot.
Yeah.
Gentlemen here.
Even if you were
there's a G down there. He's talking about the innovation and the creation that those companies do, and their research and development. And Chinese companies buy their products, rip it off, and everybody seems to advocate Chinese just as good copies. And I don't know. It's for me. This is it's kind of head spinning kind of situation because I'm very new to this kind of advocate lifestyle. Up until a few years ago, I didn't really give a shit about anything. And as far as like what a company's politics were and that kind of thing. So that's why I like to talk about it. I don't like to talk about it to badmouth too much or to sort of stoke fires. I talk about it here because to help educate myself. So I like that's kind of my thing. HVS said my French fry potato slicer that I bought off a Sportsman's Guide was made in China. When I first saw it, I thought it said my French fries that I bought off a Sportsman's Guide. I was like,
Sportsman's Guide is selling French fries now. They come hot and crispy or cold and soggy.
Yeah, that's a hell of a trip to get some crunchy fries.
Hell yeah.
Who the hell just? Oh, roll call. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, bro?
There's a constructive conversation going on.
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
No, not a whole lot. I've been sitting here listening to people and about all this mess that these companies got themselves into. And, I don't care. You know what? Those guns were going to get destroyed, first of all. My state has that same law. If guns are used in a crime or they're in a buyback, guess what happens to them? They automatically get destroyed. So those guns were gone. And it pisses me off because I've been looking for an SKS for a while, and guess what? They destroyed one. So fuck them, Right. So another thing is, I don't care about Benchmade. I could never afford their product, so why give a shit? Why? Because you have a Benchmade, this person has a Benchmade. If you don't think these companies don't have politicians breaking down their doors, sending them, flyers to support them, you're nuts. All these people are all in it together. You don't understand. If you don't like the laws, put people in there to change the laws. You don't want these guns destroyed? Get somebody in there that will change those laws. Until then, we can gripe about it, but guess what? Tomorrow, somebody else is going to do it. Until we actually implement change, it's not going to change. You can be outraged. Don't buy their product. They're going to suffer one way or another, whether it be from support or financially.
Well, I think you have to. I like I say, I'm a little new to this, but I'm a proponent of letting people know. I don't think it has to be, however you let them know, I guess, is up to you. That's your right to let a company know that you're dissatisfied with them in a way, whatever way you see fit. I think bringing attention to an issue is important, though. I think that if you don't bring attention to it, people aren't going to know about it. And that's the beauty of, that's the double-edged sword of the internet and, instant information and stuff like that is, one, it can get out of hand really quickly. But at the same time, like it's a way to get information out there, very quickly and let people know and have direct communication with a company. You didn't always have that, you had to write a letter or make a phone call, send it, and if you wrote a letter and nobody gave a shit about it, you made a phone call and nobody answered, then what do you do? So lighting these little firestorms here and there, I think can be productive for a company too. It's good to learn from your mistakes and move on.
Well, look at it this way. You know how many Springfield XDs I sold last week? I sold 3. You know how many people showed me their gun at the gun shop? 3 or 4 people. Guess what they are? They're XDs. Sometimes it doesn't make the effect that people are saying out in the chat. Oh, fuck them. They should just go away. They should pack up tents and go. It doesn't matter. People are always going to buy that product. And I can see it.
Some people will, but not all people. I think if you don't say anything, then there's no splashback for doing things that we don't approve of, then it runs rampant.
Well, yeah, that's true, and I agree with that. But in essence, these people aren't going to just wither away into nothing. You got to look at where they're at too. They're in Oregon. Oregon is sinking faster than I've ever seen, besides California, a state think in New York, you know, in their 2A movements. I mean, it's little to none. And I feel sorry for those people. But maybe they made those contributions to keep the doors open. You know, it's a pay to play. If you don't think there's other companies in this country that don't do what Benchmade has done, or Surefire, or Springfield, Daniel Defense, we can name them all off. But I look at them, I'd probably never purchase their products. I probably never would. So just don't purchase their stuff like Patriot said and see what happens.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, if, you know, I'll never own a Porsche, but if I heard that the CEO of Porsche, you know, beat the shit out of a kid or something, you know, as a child abuser in some way, or you know, something like that, I don't think there's anything wrong with going online and making that known that I know that you did that and I disapprove.
Exactly.
You know, it's kind of the same thing. Like, you know, I'll never own a Porsche, so should I care that this dude touches kids or something? Yeah, that's important to me. That, you know, I would go on and let them know that that's bullshit, and I know it's bullshit. Now you know that I know it's bullshit, and I hope everybody else tells you that it's bullshit too. And hopefully they get rid of that guy and string him up.
Are you watching the chat?
Yeah, I'm trying.
I'm just curious. Can anyone actually tell me the origin of those 3 guns and why they were cut up? But everyone's guessing, and everyone's saying a lot of things. I'm just curious. Does anyone really know?
The police have officially stated some of those were evidence.
There's only 3.
Yeah, some.
They
didn't say exactly which ones were. They said that some of those were evidence were destroyed, and at least one of them was one that somebody didn't want anymore, so they turned it in to be destroyed.
And they requested it. And they requested it.
Yeah, they requested to destroy the gun when they turned it in.
Okay, so now everyone thinks that society owns that property, that it shouldn't happen. But if the other ones were court ordered as evidence, that happens. That's not ours to decide. We don't really own those. And that sometimes, you know, someone does, just whether they're right or wrong, sometimes they want it destroyed. I'm not saying that's right. I would like for them to donate it to be passed along, but it's really their discretion. They can't accept it and say we're going to destroy it and then get rid of it. They can't do that. They'd have to say, no, we don't want it.
Well, now, come on. Where do you get all your drop guns from?
Exactly.
Well, a lot of people don't understand. Like with the buyback programs and all that, once you give the guns to the cops, they're gone. You ain't getting that stuff back. You ain't getting it back.
I mean, Benchmade cutting them up. Yes, they could have done that, you know, per court order. If the police were ordered to have them destroyed per the court system, then that has to be done.
Yeah, like here, we're about to have a stupid buyback program, and I'm upset about that. Where do you think those guns are going to go? They're going to go right over to Gary. They're going to go to the steel mill, and they're going to throw them in the vat, and they're going to get melted. And you know what,
Gary?
I bet you,
Gary, I'm boycotting
Gary, what are you doing, man?
I didn't have nothing to do with it.
No, not that guy. Not
you
this
asshole,
Gary.
Gary.
God damn you.
You fucking commie.
You know what you do? You got a buyback program. They're going to do a buyback. Hold on. So they got somebody's going to be doing a buyback program, right, around you or near you or in this whatever. So what you do is you get online. You may let everybody know that, you know, anybody that you know to know about it. Spread the word. Spread the whatever. And you all go down there and you stand in somewhere that's public and you offer to buy them before they go inside.
That's what I'm researching that. I'm researching that
right.
to make sure that's legal. You know, that I don't need some permit to sit there.
Yeah, it would be legal in PA because you can buy, especially long guns, face to face. But you know, you have to do it. And what?
See, I think that would be a great idea. Just don't let them get turned in.
Now watch yourself though, because
stupid.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Buy too many guns, and you could be on their watch.
I will say this, and it is a friend of mine just got nailed up in court with this, buying a gun outside of a buyback because the police chief where he did it was extremely butthurt that they were over there doing that.
Yeah, that's not a smart idea. You can get in trouble for that.
I can see that. I'm not saying, I don't want anybody to do anything illegal. Obviously, I'm not promoting that. And I don't
It was
think
completely legal, and he's going through the court system appealing it right now. But
most of the problem people have, like FFLs, they go to the gun buybacks and buy the guns, is if they're on the right side of the sidewalk, they can buy the gun. If they cross the street to the left side of the sidewalk, then they're on a different set of property, and that's where a lot of the people get harassed by the cops, is actually where you're physically standing during those.
Can't do anything if you're on public property.
I've watched a bunch of videos on it, and I'll tell you what, the issue, and the ones not, and I'm just saying the ones that I've watched, has never been the cops. It's always been other people. It's the cops have always, everyone that I've seen, the cops have always been able to step in the middle and be like, what they're doing is not wrong. What they're doing is not illegal. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, that doesn't stop somebody from getting up in your face and arguing about it and calling you, a baby killer or something. Who the hell knows? But, to stand across the street with a big ass sign that says cash for guns, there's not, if there's nothing illegal with that, I think it's a fantastic way to do it. It's a good promotion, and it might get you on the damn news and get you in the news in a way that is, you might actually get a chance to give a statement and to say, hey, there's no reason for these to be destroyed. These are a part of history. Give some good, be ready with
Put a
good
positive spin on it.
Right.
I would like to see them not be destroyed.
Yeah. All I will say is, though, watch where you do that, because, like I said, a friend of mine did nothing illegal, and he's still getting jammed up by a local PD and a magistrate that is in with the local PD. So now he's got to go to a higher court. So it will cost you money if something like that happens to you.
I totally agree, and that's why I think
he actually is LEO. He's a constable in PA. And they're still fucking with him that hard.
Bullshit.
That's sad.
That's what I mean. I think that you definitely want to, make sure what you're doing is legal. I don't think it's smart to just roll up on somewhere and post up on the grass in the lawn chair and be like, "I'll buy your guns." But I think it's the first time I saw somebody do it, I was like, wow, that's such a good thing to do. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think
Just
Gary again.
Before anything comes up next week, I'm against gun buybacks and destroying buyback guns.
No, that's not what I hear.
That's not what I heard. Yeah.
That's what Ben Farrell heard you say.
Yeah, it'll come up next week.
Yankees chat.
Well, before
You
it's over,
said you will destroy guns.
yeah, before it's
said
over, my face will be photoshopped into that picture.
Yeah, right.
You'll be the guy holding the saw.
Yes,
You'll be the
before it's
new
over.
meme of the week.
With a big thumbs up.
Yeah, that before it's over, I'll be photoshopped doing that.
You were the guy that hit the green button that started the saw.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but that's like when we're talking about like evidence, if it's court ordered to be destroyed, that is, we have no control over that, and that's just, it's unfortunate, but it is the way it is going to happen. We have no control. That's on our property. We don't have a right to it if it's court ordered. So, that's it. I'm done.
Sarge, that is your perfect chance to do a great Buford T. Justice quote, and you go up there and they grab that gun and you say, "This is evidence, valuable evidence that's been used in the crime." That actually, you know what? Jackie Gleason's birthday's this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Son, when I get home, I'm gonna punch your mama square in the mouth.
Let's do a Buford T. Justice chat next week.
All right.
Everybody,
you guys haven't done that yet?
No, we
gotta work next week. I hate you.
You can be in the cop car. You can do it from the cop car. That'd be even better.
That'd be a little more meta than I think we want to get into.
I lost my head, Daddy.
Wish your goddamn
head was in it.
Your goddamn head was in it.
You hired somebody to drive a Trans Am, and then chase them while the dash came on.
There you go.
You're talking like Buford T. Justice over the radio as he's chasing
what was that,
Trans Am.
What was it? Sarge, what did you hold up?
I held up one of those things that you had.
Oh yeah, the discotheque.
A disco magpole. That's a magpole.
The pimp pole.
And I thought, you know what? When I first saw them, I was like, it's really weird that they're that color. And then I thought about it. And I was like, you know what? It's kind of neat that they're that color because it'll remind you where you got it. You know what I mean? I'm all about reminding where I got my stuff. You know, kind of cool. There is no way that boy came from my loins.
No way. No way.
No way. That Two Live Moose said he wants to be on that chat, so we'll have to leave a little room for him. What you chasing for? Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, no way. They're 20. What are they talking about? Court order guns.
So, gee, talking if something's older than 20 years old, it's a collector's item. Oh, Magpole's original Mo.
Oh, okay.
20th anniversary poles.
That's why. Okay. They're from the original Mo. Cool. That's neat. Yeah, they had a ton of them. I got like 6 of them. I snagged like 6 of them. Geisley had
been looking mold
too. Freaking Geisley had tons of stuff out. Man, they had a whole table full of stuff. It's crazy. They put a shitload of money into it. Possum Checker. That's right. Yeah. What did he do? Rob a bank? Bank robbing. Bank robbing's baby shit compared to what this dude's been doing. Knocking over mailboxes, driving through people's front yards. Got a girl with him in the car. I think she's
pretty sure it's kidnapping.
Yeah, took her across state lines. That's the Mann Act. I think he got her against his will. That's kidnapping.
Against the man.
And does anybody remember what they were smuggling?
Coors Light, or no, Coors.
Yeah, Coors.
Like
Coors.
Yeah.
You know that.
Go to jail for Coors.
You know that carrying Coors east of the Rockies is bootlegging.
Bootlegging, boy. Diablo sandwich and a Dr. Pepper and make it quick. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
I lost my hat, Daddy.
Has compared to the 20th anniversary. Oh, the stickers. Yeah, I was on eBay last night looking at. I was on eBay last night looking at some SHOT Show stuff, just to see what some stuff was going for. There was some. God, there was one Magpul. I think it was a Magpul patch. It was the 20th. Was it the 20th anniversary of the Skull and Crossbones one or whatever? It was going for like $20-some bucks or $30-some bucks or something. Those pulls are worth $30. Are you kidding me? Shut the hell up. No way.
What's worth $20?
Those pulls.
Are they? Oh, cool.
What?
Lenny, you started with saying that Trump cat or dog patch.
Oh, that's
Walter. That thing's worth $75.
Somebody told me that. I don't know.
Yeah, Magpul 20th anniversary gold original Magpul with 2 Magpul decals from SHOT Show 2019. Winning bid $37 plus $8 to ship.
That's silly to be selling this stuff.
Who's about to be a chapnapper?
Oops! I just totally got out of my gun. I just lost my gun channel chat. Son of a bitch.
He set it down for a second and wanders away.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
That's why I don't have my camera on. I don't want to be caught being a chat napper unless I start snoring.
It happens.
They're talking about thumbs down. I don't know. Thumbs. I don't know. Something going on with thumbs. Is there thumb?
Thumbing down.
Thievery? Is there thumb thievery going on?
Yeah, no, I got 28 and 0 right now. Let me refresh the page.
Who do we hate this week? What's up?
Refresh, because I thumb down every time I come here. So
shit. Oh shit.
So I got that one. How much is that one going for?
28.
Not anything weird.
30.
All right. I got this one. Trump dog.
That's like
Trump
that.
dog millionaire.
Trump
I got one.
It's a dog. Looks like one of those Nyan cats.
Somebody's on one of these chats. Somebody said that one's going for $75 online. I'm like, I don't know.
I could believe that one would be going for a lot. Yeah.
It's not going anywhere. It's going.
That goes to the same person.
This belongs to YouTube. This belongs to everybody. It's going up on my little board that I'm making. So
this is
you fucking socialist, you.
Yeah, exactly.
Free. That's just one more word for communist, boy.
Sarge Cortez. Just call me that.
This one is kind of a neat patch too. This was from Geisley. It says trigger control that is out of this world, Geisley. That one's pretty neat.
Ooh.
Space Force.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a real thick one too. Actually, I got the Nighthawk patch. The guys from Nighthawk gave me a Nighthawk patch. That was pretty cool. Nice guys.
Well, now you need to buy a Nighthawk.
Yeah. Shit.
It'd been much better if they'd have let us have guns instead of patches.
That's true. At least they weren't. At least they were nice guys, though. I got some mag. Oh, actually, I do. If there's a 20-year Magpul sticker, I do have one of those. The red one. Let's see what else we got.
Looking on eBay with the link that you sent, the
like
Trump dogs are like $25.
The Magpul. This is a Magpul one too. I think that's a Magpul one.
Yeah, D60s. Yeah,
couple of the generic Magpuls. Gunbroker, Nighthawk. Black Rain Ordnance was there too. They had some 10-year patches or stickers. They're pretty cool looking. I didn't get like
any other guns out in the wild for a while.
What's that?
I haven't seen any Black Rain Ordnance guns out in the wild for a while.
They had that. I always thought that one. I mean, they're that slogan, that "Let It Rain" slogan, is a pretty cool slogan. That's I don't know. I like companies that come up with cool slogans.
There's one
for battles and strippers.
Yeah.
That little gnome with the shotgun.
The Safety Harbor.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. I have one of the Safety Harbor stickers from something. I don't know. Not from there.
I got one of their patches around here. Someone threw the palm tree one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in somewhere in the mustard bag.
I got a couple of the palm tree patches.
Moon Man patches, $8.
I got the green one. I think it's green. Yeah.
I should have snagged more of these Magpuls then. I think I got like 5 or 6 of them.
Are they going pretty well?
Well, that's the one that somebody paid $37 for one of these and 2 Magpul stickers. One of the stickers I have, and then another one. $37 that's a lot of money.
Now I just want to get a track those short patches going on eBay so I can overpay for my SKS.
Yeah, I got a couple of those. I gave one away. Boomer won one last night. Did you see this one? I bet you didn't get one of these.
Checked it out since shot. Yeah, I don't know. Like I didn't really even. I never.
Did you get really one of these?
No, the High Point was out of. They didn't have anything there. I talked to High Point. Actually, that's where I met Tony Simon. He was talking to High Point when I gave Tony my. Actually, the guy from High Point took a picture of me and Tony. One of the dudes from High Point. But they were all out of. They're all out of swag. They were all out of swag. So.
Abandoned ship with all that swag.
Midnight, we should go halves on a new High Point review for YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So are you going to send it to Benchmade and they're just going to cut it right down the middle so you can do a half a review on each?
That would probably increase the value if it was a High Point.
You don't need to send it to Benchmade. You can cut that down the middle of a handsawed zinc.
Well, you don't know. Trained professional police needed to. Who's your echoing Black Hat?
Probably cast iron.
No, High Point uses ZMAC.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get one of those new High Points and put a red dot on it and peg things from 125 yards.
There you go. That's what you need to do.
One of the dual singles.
Yeah, you should put a 1-to-4 scope on there. That'd be even better.
I'm going to put a mini red dot on it and try it. I mean, I'm going to at least do it from 100 yards.
All you need is 2 high points, some Gorilla Tape, and a bar attached to both triggers at the same time.
See, John Z, you got it down. You're in NYC there. You can get a high point. Just go down on the corner there. You should be able to come up with one.
Just pick one out of the drain where somebody dropped it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Probably the NYPD. I mean, they have probably a bunch of them for drop guns.
John, just go up to the next police officer and say, "Hey, I know you have a drop gun. I'm a friend of Sarge C4. Could I buy this off you?"
Well, if I say I know C4, you probably say, "Here you go on the house."
Yeah. Oh, you know Sarge. Okay. Here you go.
Where's my Jennings at? Damn it! I was looking for my drop gun.
Oh yeah, that's right. I sold it to that guy.
Speaking about high quality guns, tell us about your specials.
I lost the Jennings. Damn it! Oh darn!
Right now the world's going to catch on fire.
Yeah.
You didn't send it to Benchmade, did you?
I don't know.
Don't say that. It's like Beetlejuice. Every time you say it, it comes back up.
Benchmade.
Oh.
Benchmade.
And you guys are damn liars about the eBay part. Those things are not going cheap. I'm checking just to see. It's a social experiment. I'm just saying.
Social. Yeah. He stole his wife's credit card. He's on there banging away, buying all sorts of knives.
Fuck, I did lose the Jennings. Damn it. I had one here somewhere.
Why can't you stand up and see if it's on the seat that you're sitting on?
I don't know.
Hiding because Benchmade's coming for it.
I gotta be honest. I'm too drunk to remember where the fuck I put anything right now.
Don't eat it.
Get your credit card out.
Yeah.
Get your credit card out and buy something.
You'll
be your own secret Santa.
That's exactly right.
Like Alzheimer's, but early.
eBay Amazon are awesome when you're drunk. You get like Christmas presents from yourself.
Why did I buy these blue blockers?
Blue blockers.
Blue blockers. Wow.
That's way back in there. We used to tease the one member at the golf course years ago because he had a pair of glasses like that. And it's like, how's the blue blockers? That's way back there, man.
That's a Magnum PI joke waiting to happen.
So, 2 things. One, somebody asked earlier, what's in the box? That was Patriot before he left. I only answer questions for people that once they leave. So that's, it's kind of shitty place I'm running here. Run a real shitty show here. So what was in the box? Yeah, that's cool. Was Mantis. My Mantis X came today.
Nice.
Yeah, in the pocket of Big Mantis now.
Yeah.
First he did the interview. Now you got a free product.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, there'll be a dump truck full of money and krill being dumped in your restaurant.
Next thing you know, you're going to get trolled on your videos because you're asking for.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. Where I think that's what Man Bear Pig carries. Knife scissor gun. Knife scissor gun. Talk about innovation.
So is it a knife with a scissor and a gun attached, or is it a gun with a knife scissor attached?
It's
a scissor with a gun and knife attached.
Gun. It's got the knife, the scissors, and the gun all in one thing.
But what about the wrench? It's a wrench knife scissor gun.
Well, that's because G's a wrench.
Oh, there, yeah, that's
whoa. Did you just say he's a wench?
Wrench. Not wench, wrench. He's not a chick working in some evil bar.
That would be one dangerous chick.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Especially since Marshmallow's finally warmed up to him.
Boom.
Sarge, what you looking up? You still looking up knives? He's hooked now. Now he's in trouble.
He's actually looking at Benchmade stock now to see if he can buy something.
In a good way.
He's gonna own 3 Benchmades by the end of the night.
I bet you I will own 0.
300. That one was still 300.
I own 0 now. I will own 0 later. I'm just looking.
He's trying to see if he can buy some crypto Benchmade.
Let me know which one you're bidding on so I can outbid you by $6.
I hate you.
Well, the whole thing.
I hope you catch your finger in the ejection port of that $906 SIG you bought the other day.
What does it look like?
I hope your nail gets all nice and sore after it gets caught in there.
Don't hold back. Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, right.
I hope a piece of brass flies up, hits you in the cheek, and causes a mild irritation.
Guy in the hammer.
I hope that the brass falls down the front of your shirt and burns your man cleavage.
That's right.
Butterfly hammer gun. G's got out there now. There you go. That's innovation. Talking about innovation earlier.
It might be. You know, if you read it left to right, it's gun hammer's butterfly.
See, maybe I'm going to buy one of these to shoot at 50 yards.
9mm bacon pancake.
$345. Holy smokes!
So, yeah, some of these are not giving away in the least.
Well, the whole thing is, I'm sure that people are pissed. Oh, I'm going to sell my Benchmade, but I paid $200 for it, so obviously I should still be able to get $200 for it. So, fuck anyone who doesn't think that my overpriced knife is still worth overpriced.
44 is not bad.
Yeah, I could say paying $50 for.
I'm not into the serrated blades. No, thank you.
I like a.
Dark doesn't like getting wiggly with it.
Play spit. Oh wait.
What's funny is when he just wait. Eventually, he's going to click on one that he already won and forgot about, and it's going to say, "You are the winner. You are the winning bid." He's going to have to.
He's going to click on the buy
3 hours
instead of the bet.
He'll wake up tomorrow morning with his phone blowing up. You have 239 auctions pending. You won 203. Please pay now.
This is your credit card company. You wanted to confirm your purchase of $4 million of Benchmade knives.
See, that's how I make the big money.
First, you get the wife's credit card. Then you go on eBay. Then you make all the money.
HVS says, buy all. Just buy all.
Now, there's no way that one can only be $65. It's Benchmade and HK. Come on.
It's a HK branded.
It's Bench-K?
And it's only $65.
And it's serrated. It's serrated. That immediately dropped the value.
Does this mean we have to hate HK now?
Yes.
Well, HK already hates you because you suck.
Oh.
Not everyone, just you.
Oh. I can see that happening.
See, then you look at these, and it's really just the thumb stud. Let me show you all of this, but it's really just this little piece right here we're giving you.
Got a thumb stud for you.
I bet you do.
Crazy.
Oh, look at this one.
Holy hell.
Damascus plated. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We got a non-George cat.
Man, that dog got bigger.
Yeah. He's a lot bigger than a dog.
Oh, that's not Tactical Puppy. Never mind.
Rare.
No, it's a rare appearance by the only cat I have left.
Aww.
$900.
Chad Cat's
so fluffy.
That's actually Chad Cat's brother.
So this is not Chat Cat.
Did
Now,
did
Chat
Sog
Cat
do
died
anything
a
bad
long time
lately?
ago.
Or Leatherman?
What now?
Did
What do you mean?
Sog or Leatherman do anything bad?
What do you mean?
No, they're all made in China.
Not that I'm aware
Well, I
of.
mean, because I bought one. I just wanted to know whether I'm okay to have bought one.
Yeah, send it to me. You shouldn't have it.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I mean, probably everything I've bought, I shouldn't buy. Yeah.
Well, maybe someday.
You can start your own knife company, but with hookers and blackjack.
Oh, I'm missing some stuff on the. I'm not looking at any chats, G. Sorry. He said HK branded. I don't know why I'm getting this echo. It's probably from Black Cat. He's always echoing.
Yeah,
son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Let me show you a proper cat here.
Pfeiffer said, I don't think the HK branded knives were made in the U.S. And G said they've always been made in China. They're low-end bench made.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Not Japan, not German, yeah.
All right, it's a cat off. There's more pussy in this chat right now than there has ever been.
It's purr off.
Purr off.
Sounds like a Russian guy.
Purr off. This is Georgina Purr-off.
That's it. There's collusion in this chat.
You see, little do we suspect that the cats are actually controlling them, and therefore asserting one more step closer to world dominance.
Moo's asking if we did the wound up son of a bitch of the week. No, we didn't, but we can.
Yeah, let's do that because I gotta drop out here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know who I was going to choose, but you guys want to throw in some nominations? Go ahead. I have somebody I was going to choose because they were wound up on 2 different chats this week.
Sweet.
Would that be Kingpin?
Could be.
Maybe.
Guys, out any nominations? Oh, C4 nominate. You want to nominate HVS?
Yes.
All right.
There was a lot of all caps and anger being conveyed.
I nominate HVS.
Your electronic text communication seems very angry.
Just for tonight's YouTube chat alone.
And MAGA country was a close second, but they got in late. HVS has been wound up the whole time.
Yes, he's been wound up since the start.
Since the dawn of Bitcoin.
Since the dawn of cryptocurrency, I have searched for someone who cares.
Yeah, Yoder. Yeah, G said Yoder tech hashtag. That's Yoder said someone had a great idea about selling your Benchmade knives and donating the money to gun rights groups.
See,
Good
that's
idea.
what Benchmade. That's what Benchmade needs to do quick. Is they need to start doing that themselves.
now everybody's gonna have to go fish their Benchmades out of the trash to prove a point, and then sell them to donate.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
People should create fake accounts.
But wait, what happens when everybody gets mad that you bought a Benchmade though?
Oh, I bought it to sell it to give the money to a second 2A group. I'm following the NRA's plan.
I want to make a challenge right now. I want everybody to go online and create fake accounts on eBay and start selling Benchmades like for $2.
We have to have the Benchmades.
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
what are you gonna do when somebody buys one and then you don't have to
create
give
a
it to them?
fake
And
account.
fraud.
You create a
No.
fake account. If someone doesn't buy it, they make a claim against your account, then you get a strike. So what? You creating a fake account. Big deal.
No, track it
How
to
about
the
this?
IP address.
How about
The ideas and views of John Z do not necessarily reflect the views and ideas of Midnight Range TM
How
show.
about this? I
You're
make the
just fishing and
challenge.
come up with it.
I make the challenge that people turn on their cameras and videotape themselves cutting up the Benchmades. That's what I want to see.
I've seen a couple of videos.
Now, I want to see more. I want to see everybody that is upset. I want to see them cut up their Benchmades. Just saying it through them away doesn't count. I want to see them cut
me
up.
a Benchmade so I can cut it up.
I want to see proof.
Do you need today's paper in a Polaroid, or will any paper in a Polaroid do?
Yeah. Because I mean, just throwing them away. I want to see proof.
Can somebody send me a Benchmade so I could do that?
No.
No, because I don't think any of us have one. Except maybe Obnoxious.
Yeah, that's true.
Obnoxious probably has a couple of them. He
probably
probably
has
bought them
all.
today.
I can neither confirm nor deny whether I bought one today or not.
All right, can you confirm or deny that you did not buy one today?
No, I cannot.
Well, I will still like you either way.
That's not true. You know that's not true.
Is it the facial hair thing?
The knife has already been paid for. Then all the people who think we should ignore anything any company does can buy all the Benchmades. I can carry Springfield, Smith & Wesson, and Benchmade.
The unknown user put it out there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of my Springfields out of the safe, and I'm going to strap on my Benchmade and go out with my NRA Life Member T-shirt on.
For your older guys, you can throw Ruger in there too, because they caught this shit 25 years ago, 30 years ago.
Yeah, man, nobody seems to care anymore about what Ruger did or Smith & Wesson.
Well, Ruger kind of turned around once Bill Ruger.
I say, to be fair, it's a totally different company now.
Yeah.
That was all Bill Ruger.
Yeah, so now they're one of the more innovative as far as the big companies that isn't Keltec.
Ugh.
I said that isn't Keltec. Because Keltec does come out with some interesting concepts.
Yeah, if you want to wait 5 years to get one.
Smith & Wesson is still donating to Dems. No one talks about that. Let's talk about it. Is that true? Who are they donating to?
Oh.
We need figures. We need facts. We need names for a list.
I just bought a Smith & Wesson today.
See, now you're part of the problem.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I own several Smith & Wessons, but I don't think I've ever bought one new. So,
and is that okay?
I would say so. If it's not new, you're giving your money to the gun shop, not to the actual company. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like if you're really pissed off at a company, like if you're really pissed off at Springfield and Rock River or something like that, I don't think you, even on the used market, you should buy one. I think
but they're
like
not getting any money from that purchase.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like the way I look at it is, and you're talking about capitalism taking over, right? If a gun shop has a bunch of Springfields and people are buying them because they're already used or whatever, that gun store is still going to get it in their head that like, wow, these are selling good. I got to get more of them in. And then they're buying them from the company. I think they're going to look to fill up the holes in their shelves. They're going to look that echo is killing me. It's driving me nuts. They're going to look to fill up those spots on their shelves. And if Springfield is what sold that month, and you sold 10 Springfields and 2 of something else, they're going to look to fill those holes up, those spots up on a shelf of Springfields. So I don't know. I'm not pounding my fist and screaming like revolt or anything, but that's kind of how I see it. If it's just like any other business. If people are buying a lot of one thing, they're going to replace it with a lot of that thing,
So do we ever come up with who's going to be the wound up son of a bitch?
Well, you guys didn't throw any suggestions in. I got one. I was just giving you guys the opportunity to throw some suggestions.
I'm going to continue with my Benchmade boycott that I've had all these years. I'm going to continue.
Right. Somebody's got to be smart ass.
I've been boycotting Benchmade just based on price.
Yes. And I will continue to boycott them.
Hey, I got to jump out. My phone's at 5%. So,
all right. See you, buddy.
You guys have a good night.
See you later, kitty.
Bye, man.
See ya.
See you, Al.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and bail too. I got to get to bed.
Later, chicken man.
See you guys.
See ya.
Hey, George.
Invite, guys.
Bye, George.
I think RL's phone, the lower the battery percentage, the hotter the temperature. So it's probably like almost molten.
Yeah.
That usually happens. This is about the time he has to hang it out the window when he's driving.
Yeah, he does have a lot of trouble with his phone smoking. G saying, who brought up boycotts? That's in the minds of the panel. I see few calls to boycott and many calls to the company to stop doing dumb anti-2A stuff. I agree. I don't necessarily. I like I say, even, and I think the post I made to Benchmade, I made a post to Benchmade, and it just said why. Why? I'm not trying to be super harsh, and I'm very leery of coming out too hard on people right off the bat too, because facts come out as later, and I'm not the person to, like, the first time I hear about something is to start talking all sorts of mad shit about it and crazy and telling people they should never buy it again and blah blah blah. It's like, give it a little bit of time to learn what happened and see what we really feel. I'd be interested in watching that video though, see what their comment on it was.
See, then my thing is, then look at Colt. Look at Hank Strange's video where they wouldn't comment about being pro 2A. So nobody buy a Colt now? I mean,
well, I don't know. There's kind of different perceived levels there. I didn't watch any, or I don't really watch too many of Hank Strange's videos or really follow too much of that. Wasn't it just kind of something where it was like, we rather not get into this kind of thing?
Yeah, a lot of times,
regardless of what they're gonna say, they're gonna piss off a certain percentile of their potential market.
The dude.
Well,
the
and
dude
that's
said
kind of the
it
way
said not to say anything.
That's kind of what I feel about the Benchmade thing too. Is who said? At what point did Benchmade come out years ago? Whenever they started and say we're a Pro 2A company, they never did. We just expect them to be because we like knives and guns are cool and whatnot. And a lot of people, there's a lot of people that sort of put the two together. But I don't know that they've ever come out and said that we're Pro 2A. And that's where I think the way that I look at this kind of stuff and the way that I handle it is a little bit different because, I'm not looking at them and saying like you're traders. I don't know that they're traders because I don't know. I never knew if they were on their side or not for sure. Sarge. That they're Pro 2A at all. Who's to say they are? So that's where the way I sit at a situation like this is I would rather bring it up and let the company decide what they want to do. Let's promote that the companies come out and say, yeah, we're Pro 2A or we're not. I mean, and if they're not, they're not. If they are, they are. Great. Either, I mean, whatever, but they're a company, they're a business, they can decide what they want to do. Right? Sorry, I got sidetracked there a little bit reading. But I don't know. Benchmade, fucking everybody at Benchmade might hate guns. I don't know that. You know what I mean? So maybe this isn't a surprise that they would be, they wouldn't really think about it. But I would like to know.
Mm-hmm.
I say forget them. Like Stormy Daniels. Anybody remember her? Not really. Who cares? Piss off. Have a great life. You're not getting my money.
You're boycotting Stormy Daniels?
Could you even ever afford Stormy Daniels to begin with?
Exactly.
Probably.
Exactly. Why? Why would I do that?
Man,
that's what obnoxious is around here for.
Have you seen her lately? She's not on the top shelf.
Well, most porn stars usually don't stay on the top shelf for too long, even with their preservatives.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Kinky's asking what Smith & Wesson did. She said Smith & Wesson caved to Clinton. They still have a scar, the Hillary hole.
Right there.
Yeah, I've got a lock like that on my 40. They have a lock like that.
Throw it away. Throw them away. Throw them away. Cut them up.
Nope.
Well, here's the thing, though. Okay, so here. Again, like I'm kind of new to all the activism shit, right? So when I bought my carry gun, I bought it because I liked certain things about it. And now I don't, right? So I'm not going to buy that again. I won't buy one of those again to carry. And I've talked about it on shows, things that I don't like about it now that I thought I did like about it then. The fact that the controls for the safety and the takedown were kind of big. I like that. Now I don't, because I think they're a little obtrusive and they get in the way. The lock, I thought that was kind of cool. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's got a lock on it. It's kind of neat. Now I don't. And I don't have the money to replace it right now. So, I still carry it, but, so yes, when I have been looking for other carry guns, or people ask me what I carry and what I think about it, I'll tell them I like it. It's a good size. It's this, it's this, it's this. Here's what I don't like about it. So, you're kind of letting the word out,
Not your Bursa?
Yeah, my 40.
Okay.
Yeah. I like it. It's a very comfortable gun. It's aluminum and steel. It's a little heavy. But the takedown controls and the safety decocker, it has a safety decocker on it. They're really large. It's ambidextrous, and then they're really large switches, which I kind of liked. Like, it feels really good to use, but as far as carrying, it's added bulk and they're bigger, and now I kind of don't dig it so much. So certain things and the lock, I've never used the damn thing. I don't even know where the fucking key is for it. Oh, actually, you know what? It's on one of my key change. I just put it on there. But again, like, I'll never lock it. It's like either it's loaded or it's not. Kind of. I don't know. I would never load it and then lock it and then have to worry about having a key to unlock it to use it. That's bananas to me, right?
Maybe
you're supposed to unload it and then lock it and then lock it up. Or I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. I think people want to
low key, lock it with the trigger lock it in your safe, lock it in your house.
Right.
Do you need something on the gun to tell you where the key zone is?
Yeah, the key zone.
A lot of people do.
A lot of people do. A lot of people do talk shit about, like, it has a loaded chamber indicator. I do like that. Some people don't like that. I do like that. I like that it has a little loaded. Not doesn't have to be. I don't think mine's colored. Some of them have a little orange or red or whatever. But the fact that something pops up that you can run your finger across is kind of nice. I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're going to keep it loaded, keep it loaded. And if you're going to keep it unloaded, keep it unloaded. I just don't see the need in the lock. The lock is weird to me. We've been talking about Benchmade for like a week. This is probably the last show in the cycle to chat about it before the next week's show starts. Why should we have ignored this issue, especially knowing it will be over in a week? I think G is saying, maybe correct me if I'm wrong. You're saying that you show approval for talking about it, because you got to talk about it while you can, kind of thing. Because once it gets too old, it's going to get sort of swept under the rug, and then then it's not talked about at all.
We'll move on to the next thing. Yeah.
HVS is now throwing out Swayze comments. He's serious out there. He's throwing out Patrick Swayze shit.
Can you send Vash Matrix a link? He's just bringing up the Yankee chat over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, I can send anybody. I can send anybody. I needed an email. Or do you? One of you guys have his email?
Nope.
I can't mail it to him in the mail.
I mean, I don't know why it's coming up again. It's just.
It's like herpes. It just keeps coming.
Yeah.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
I don't think I have Vash. I don't know why I would have his email. I can look and see if I have it.
I don't have it either.
Unless I ever. No, I don't think I have it.
And is he a Gun Channel's personage?
Damn if I know.
Well, that's true. I don't know.
You can on the phone.
Yeah,
You can. No, you can do it on a phone. That's not going to work.
Yeah, all you need is just a set of headphones and a phone. And if you send me your email, it might take a minute because if you send me your email, I can email it to you, and then it will prompt you to download Hangouts and stuff. But it's pretty quick. G said I heard Sarge was asking for free red flag laws at SHOT Show. When he got the handouts, he carried out this red flag law.
That is absolutely true. I was behind him at the booth when
he's behind eavesdropping.
I was eavesdropping behind him at the booth when I heard him ask for those red flag laws, and I've lost all respect for him.
Vash Matrix, he may be that eagle eye shooting that trolled me on my other video. It may be the same person. No, wait, that guy makes videos. Never mind. But yeah, somebody trolled and said that they were eavesdropping behind me at SHOT Show and heard me ask for some handouts, which I've been giving out, and they lost all respect for me. Like I could think of like other things you could have done it for, but and it's kind of creepy. You're eavesdropping.
Jokes on him that it took that for him to lose respect for you.
Jokes on you.
You should have said since he's behind you to give you a reach around.
All right, honest question. Would I enforce red flag laws? I've never heard you say otherwise. First of all, we don't have them. And in theory, if I were to enforce one, I would consult with our attorneys that we hire at the sheriff's office, and I would follow their advice. If they said that we need to enforce whatever order we were deemed to, I would do what our attorneys advised, whether that hurts your feelings or not. I am very pro Second Amendment.
I actually found a picture of Sarge's car that he likes to drive around when he's off. With the red flags on it.
Yes.
I mean, the red flags notwithstanding, that is a pretty damn sharp car.
Yeah. I don't know how I became the face of red flag laws since we don't have them here, but whatever makes you feel better.
That's all Yankees' fault.
Yeah.
Yankee
I took the challenge.
Sarge was such an honest and such a nice boy, and then he got mixed up with that Yankee fella, and he just hasn't been the same fan.
There's a lot of people that have all these virtues that you wouldn't do it. A lot of internet attorneys, but yeah, they would. They'll do a lot of things. Like I said, we have attorneys that fight this. We have attorneys, politicians that need to fight against bad laws. Get into politics yourself. How about we worry about changing the bad laws instead of other people that cannot change that? That's where the real focus should be.
Sarge did a CZ video for the red flag guy. Boy, you've even got red flag acquaintances. This is horrible.
Well, we all know Sarge's favorite band is Billy Talent.
The hell's that mean?
Who?
Billy Talent. They have a song that's called Red Flag. Yes, I know. I'm a nerd. I should leave.
Can you bring up like 5 more obscure references that nobody will get?
I don't know. Am I going to get my cookie? Am I going to get my Reuben?
You get a banana.
Screw you.
Banana sandwich.
I want my Reuben cookie.
Banana sandwich.
Reuben cookies.
Hey, Sarge, if you did go through and you got an order and the lawyer said that you had to serve it, you would go serve it.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you serve it?
Why would I serve a court order?
A court order that you were legally
by
obligated
a judge,
and that your
and our attorney said that we should serve it because I don't want to go to jail. Because I would be in contempt of court for not serving a court order. Has anybody ever had to do anything like this? Or is everybody going to sit on the outside and look in? Because you want to know something that's really bad? Go serve an emergency custody order and take someone's kids.
No, I'm going to sit here on my horse that is high.
A piece of property from someone temporarily that they can easily get back. You think that's bad? Go take someone's kids because of a court order. That's bad. So anyone that says that wants to sit there and type away furiously like a chairborne ranger and tell me that I'm doing the wrong thing, go do that.
No, I'm going to sit here on my spectacularly tall horse and call you out.
Yep.
I'm going to keep sitting down here in my block room behind fashionable Kevlar. I'm just going to stay right here.
Yeah, I typed furiously in the chat for you.
Furious.
Starts up.
You're not in jail for not serving order. Yes, you will go to jail for not serving an order.
Yes.
You'll be found in contempt of court.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
And I'm not lying. So
I can verify.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the way it works. If you have a court order
different...
and don't serve it, that is contempt.
Yep. So
when you work in detention centers in New York City, you're a sworn officer, and you
now
get locked up just as fast as a criminal.
You say you'd be in contempt, but what if you relinquished your position? What if you quit?
You would
still be in contempt at that time.
Really?
Yeah.
So you could say, they could tell you to do it, and you say no, I quit, and they could say, okay, fine, but you're still getting locked up.
The judge could say he did what? The judge be like, he did what? He quit and didn't go do it. Okay, well, I'm sorry you lost your job, but still bring him in here and bring him up in front of the court to see why he didn't do that.
Boy, that's a dick move.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, because you got the court order before you quit, so it's still applicable.
Well, see, Sarge, that's it. Bash just said you can give up your badge.
Oh, you're right. I didn't know that.
You can quit.
Guess what? I had a career before these. I'll have a career during these, and once they're eliminated and they're corrected and they're struck down, I will have a career after them. And Vash Matrix won't be paying my bills. I won't be paying his. Like I said, some people call 911, some people answer 911. I think we know who's who here. But now, can we get back to something fun, like hating Benchmade?
I thought you didn't want to hate Benchmade anymore.
I don't know. I'm having fun.
Somebody changed their tune when we hated him.
Yeah. Yeah. Go. Can you hate somebody else?
Yeah.
Don't hate me anymore.
I'm just going to say this right now, and if you don't like it, I don't really give a fuck. But if I were in Sarge's position, my position as Sarge would be the same. And if somebody out there in the chat doesn't like it, too fucking bad.
This is why
Sarge has is the job.
This is why I
training Sarge does. You know what? If I were an officer like Sarge is, I would, in the red flag law came down and I had to go serve it, I'm not losing my job just to make Vash Matrix fucking happy.
This is the exact reason that I shun responsibility.
Yeah. If anybody else is tired of it, you can take care of it. I'm not taking care of it. I'm done.
I just ignore it.
See, not
G wants to.
Go ahead.
G wants to know if you will enforce black flag laws. I guess that's like the ban black flag with.
I thought it was something they have to do with pirates because that game came out a while ago, Black Flag, and it was all about pirates.
Yep, I was right. He said if he's playing Black Flag real loud, what does Sarge do? What are you gonna do about it, bitch? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do?
He's gonna walk up calmly and say, "Sir, we've had some noise complaints. Could you please turn that down?"
And he says, "No, I'm not going to turn it down." And what do you do?
You're not going to do nothing.
You're not going to do nothing with 2 F's. Nothing.
I didn't do nothing, officer.
I did not do nothing, sir.
I didn't do nothing.
I didn't do nothing legal. I was just holding it for him.
See, Vash, I'm going to let you in on a little secret here. Not everybody is lucky enough to have a sugar mama like I do, so they have to pay their own freaking bills.
That's true.
So they have to keep a fucking job. So when they get something that as distasteful as they may find it, they have to do it. Whereas I can say fuck it.
I got a question. Is Vash looking to be somebody?
He can say fuck it because that's what his wife says to him. Fuck it.
Yes, my wife says I can say fuck it. So Vash, if you want to really, put up or shut up, go get your badge, and then offer to take every red flag order that comes along and turn them down. Don't go do them.
Put them in the shredder.
Put them in the shredder, or shut the fuck up.
I was just trying to get the wound up some bitch for next week.
You guys see the recent video they had in California? The DOJ, the California DOJ, sent 4 officers in full riot gear, almost full riot gear, to go pick up 2 rifles from a gentleman who made the attempt to register them, like they made the law to go register them. Did you guys see that one?
I did see something like that.
What the fuck did not hear a word that you said, John? And it's not because you said it, it's just because I was totally not listening. I was typing, and what the hell did you just say?
Am I breaking up?
No, I just wasn't paying any goddamn attention to you at all.
Everyone's distracted by somebody else, but I was listening to you.
The California DOJ sent 4 officers in full gear to go pick up 2 firearms from somebody who made the attempt to register it, like the California recently made the law to register certain firearms. So because you registered them, the California DOJ came and they didn't forcefully, but they basically forcefully, because they probably would have locked them up because they constantly said, those are illegal, those are illegal. He's lucky he didn't get locked up. But they took his firearms. He went to go register like a good citizen.
What was illegal about them? I didn't see that part.
The rifles? I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary with them.
I just caught like the headline, like he tried to register them and then didn't, and then they came back to get the guns. I don't know what happened.
They were pistols. He registered them as pistols.
Right. Okay, that's why.
You can't have AR pistols in California.
So they sent 4 California DOJ officers to go confiscate them, or in this case, theft, because that's what California likes to do, affecting honest, good, law-abiding citizens.
Right, and
there's a problem. No, they should be legal. First of all, they should be legal. Did he build them knowing they were illegal?
No, this was before the law even came into effect. That's why he was in the process of registering.
How long have they been banned? AR pistols.
Anybody know?
That's what I'm wondering.
No idea.
Did he build them after they were banned or before they were banned?
He built them.
I don't know.
Prior to it, and they said if he didn't put them together, he could have kept them. But since he put it together, it made it a pistol.
He should have gone home and disassembled them real quick and made rifles out of them.
Well, sure, he registered them as they were because California's law, one of the million laws they passed every other week prior to this week, told people they have to register them. So he went ahead with the process of registering them, and because he put himself on the radar, oh, okay, we got somebody, let's go get him, and that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
If he hadn't registered them, he would have been okay.
Right. It's funny because it's teaching people to not play by the rules. Right.
Even though the law is illegal in California, the way they make them up every other day.
All you can do is try and change the people that are making the laws.
No, you can't change them. You could need to change who's in their positions. You can't change those people.
Well, you know what I'm saying now. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
If all of a sudden they change the speed limit in your town from 50 to 40 and you still do 50 and you get pulled over, you're breaking the law. Now, you can't. It's hard to blame the cop, right? You got to blame the people that made it. No. I know, but that's kind of
what did I do now?
Those people that can't do the job.
You did everything.
And I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, so don't jump on me too bad, but you don't blame the cop. You got to blame the person that decided to change it from 50 miles an hour to 40 miles an hour, and see if you can do something about getting it back up there. If you if you think it should be. If you think that was a wrong move, I don't know. That's kind of a weird example.
I'm not talking about who to blame. I'm just mentioning that this is something that happened recently.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate too. FPC made the video about it, I believe. I think it was FPC, yeah. If you want to watch it. But that just made me so upset.
I don't know what the hell Vash is saying out there.
I don't know. I asked him what kind of phone he was using to bitch about Sarge because if it's
I'm over it.
Because if it's an
this
iPhone,
is extremely distracting. I'm done.
Is Vash still going at it?
Oh, now he said he's using my mom's phone, which which was probably a fucking flip phone, and she died 2 years. She died 2 years ago, so he may be using my mom's phone. I really don't give a shit.
I can't believe he would go through all that trouble to.
Why are we letting this guy control the chat? Why?
Because I get very intrigued by back and people with different opinions.
He's all about his principles, and I want to know if he's using a fucking iPhone to bitch about Sarge. Because if you are, take that goddamn iPhone, destroy it, and get yourself a goddamn American-made phone.
I think he said
he's is an American-made phone.
Well, he's probably gonna have to go back a ways, and it probably is going to be a flip phone.
I think that's
a Motorola bag phone or one of those old.
Well, you know how much money Apple gives to liberals and that. So if he's going to stand up on his goddamn principles, stand up on your goddamn principles. Get rid of that goddamn iPhone.
I don't think it's very nice to stand on principles. They work very hard at schools.
Yeah.
Okay, so stand on the vice principals because they were all pricks. All vice principals are pricks.
I'll go along with that.
Guy who stood on the principle, and they both got charged with public indecency.
My vice principal when I was in school got me out of a lot of trouble.
Like I said earlier in the chat, I'll bet he can talk. He can talk principles out his ass until it affects his wallet. So, and he's had the opportunity. He's had the opportunity to come in here and be a man about it, but he wants to be a little bitch out there in chat. So, quit being a bitch and come in here.
Hey, Sarge, Vash is saying he's waiting for you to return his phone call.
What phone call?
Oh no, never mind. He's just waiting. Happy to have.
There's my number. Maybe he can use his phone for that.
Fake news.
Mega Country, no, TI does not make a smartphone. However, they do make like 90% of the chips, the microchips that go into smartphones nowadays.
I mean, since we're completely distracted by this, let's take a bracket on what the excuse is going to be that my phone doesn't ring.
He bumped his head.
He doesn't have a long distance plan.
All right, you want something new to discuss?
Oh, I never said that.
What's this? Phone's battery is dead.
What's this?
Yes, my mom's phone's battery is dead.
Yeah. If I don't hear it ring, you stop. Either my phone rings or you move on.
At least Kinky Sphincter is sending you booty pics.
Now, are they of his booty or somebody else's booty?
Yeah, that's
I've seen his booty. It's not very interesting.
I'm waiting. Nothing.
Sarge's number is 911. I thought it was
That's
411.
calling 911 right now.
Let's be honest. I only asked him about. No. You won't stop. You asked that 30 or 40 minutes ago. You call or you move on.
It's a cellular phone, and if you have service to be on here, you have service to dial.
Yeah,
what the hell is Abe holding up there? What is that? A meat grinder?
That I've decided that we were going to take a hard left turn, and since some people didn't want to keep giving Vash this, keep jerking Vash off by talking about him, I was going to ask everyone in the panel if they want to take a guess at what this is.
I have some breaking news, guys.
It's a siren.
I have some breaking news.
Yes, Mr. Z.
Carolina A2C Reviews just saved a bunch of money by switching to Geico.
Hey, I saved a bunch of money by going to a Holiday Inn Express. Uh-oh.
Now, we all know that's all that is a blender that you use to make your banana milkshakes. Let's move on.
No.
The juice
Sarge is getting a call.
Kinky's
talking to Sarge.
Now, this is a 13,000 lumen LED
Jesus
module.
Christ.
Oh, good Lord.
13,000?
What do you need that for? To blind your neighbors?
Because I'm an American, goddammit, and I can spend my money on any fool damn thing I choose.
Hey, George, sorry. You can have your joke back.
Fucking A, man. If Gary put one of them on his countertop, George would just be instantly just burst into flames. Woof.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's a fairly cool light. Or, putting your hand in front of it. It's not very...
And HVS said I saved a bunch of money by not purchasing a Benchmade.
A cooling unit for something.
Not wrong about that.
Hey, Sarge, so who was that on the phone?
Did I strike order you a pizza?
I think no, Ghost tried to call. And
is Ghost Vash?
Now here's the number right now from it rang once and hung up. I think he's dialing once and hanging up.
Uh-oh.
Well, he says he did try and call your fake number.
Yeah.
Fake number, fake news, fake tits. What is this world coming to?
What the hell, man? This is a family show. Take it easy.
We've seen our
fake ones.
Say hello to Dr. Watts.
He's what?
Gigawatts. It's gigawatts.
Gigawatts.
Pfeiffer says a headlamp. That's his EDC headlamp.
Actually, I'm going to be making a flashlight out of it. No,
Nice.
the company that puts these together, they do it for drone lighting. They take like some of the larger drone or the quadcopters and that, mount it up to it, and use them kind of as floating area lights for like outdoor photography and that.
Seven Wonders is asking Sarge, do you see that bill that NC introduced last week? It would basically make North Carolina into California. If so, does he think it has a chance to pass? What number is it? What's the bill?
It was brought up on Sarge's show, so I'm pretty sure Sarge saw it.
Nobody watches that show, though. Let's talk about it now.
Who watches Sarge's show?
Vash doesn't watch it anymore, I'll bet.
We had a birthday party last night on Sarge's show.
Yeah. I seen it.
Yeah, Snub almost burned his studio down.
Did you just say you seen tit?
What about tits?
Guy that comments, fake friends, fake 2A advocates. Who are you directing that one at? I'd be interested to know.
I want to address that guy that comments. None of us are friends on here.
That's true.
Yeah, we all hate each other.
We hate each other with passion.
The only reason we're not ripping each other's throats out and punching everyone in the giblets is it's very hard to reach through the camera and punch anyone.
Yeah, we've tried that many times. It gets expensive.
Yeah.
What are you throwing all these stupid links for lights around and stuff? Stratus LEDs. LEDs. I guess it's LEDs.
Let's Beatus.
The Beatus.
I want to know about your meeting, Beatus.
Beavis?
Cornholio? Bring me deep.
Cornholio. Come check out my bunghole. Yeah.
Operator.
I'm gonna send an Uber to C4's house.
Why? Well, it'll probably be Boomer.
Midnight.
Yeah,
Midnight. Just send me. Midnight. Just send me your credit card information. I'll have him there in 2 days.
If Boomer and Sarge go somewhere together, does Boomer have to charge him now?
Wait, does Boomer have to charge Sarge?
What is he doing for him?
Boomer's an Uber driver now. So if he picks Sarge up and goes somewhere, does he have to charge him?
Depends on if it's in a company car, because wasn't that the whole thing? That he got certified to.
He's renting a car.
Yeah,
unless he's giving him special favors.
Well,
Sarge kind of works for Uber too. He picks up criminals in his car and takes them here and there.
Yeah, but I don't think it's by their choice.
Uber 911 tonight.
Yeah, that sounds like a reality show.
Yeah,
well,
I know, right?
Rescue 911 with William Shatner. Where the hell happened to that show?
I don't know. It disappeared a long time ago. But I can see Shatner hosting Uber 911.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, it would be horrible.
Who was that guy? Sheriff Benet or whatever, who did, what was it, America's Most Wanted?
No.
What used to be all like those dash cam and helicopter footage.
Yeah.
Here's a man brought from the law, and he was wrong.
No. It was the one his son was killed, right?
Yeah, the guy who did America's Most Wanted son was kidnapped and murdered.
Ryan, his son's name was Ryan, I think.
Can't remember his damn name. I can see his face. Can't
Walsh.
remember his
Something
name.
Walsh.
No, Joe Walsh is a musician.
Yeah, no shit. But I think two people can have the same fucking last name.
No, I was thinking out loud to myself.
John Walsh. His son was Adam.
John Walsh, yeah.
Yeah. Walsh. No, that was no shit. More than one person can have the same last name.
No way.
No.
Wait. Whoa, your name is Ape too? Whoa, wait, that's my name. Fuck you. You can't have my name.
Hands off my banana, mister.
They call me Mr. Ape.
This banana ain't for sale.
Oh my god. Carolina EDC just watched Patty Mayo. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is
a Doug.
That is
I gotta ask, what is Patty Mayo?
I have no idea.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, Donut Operator does some good shit. Has done some good breakdowns of his videos. It's basically like Cops but fake. The dude just runs around and they have like crimes that are, they arrest people, and it's all a setup. It's all like scripted, and it's horrible. The guy has a ton of subs, and it's super corny, and it's really fake, and it's like it shows like horrible like muzzle discipline, and like because he has like he'll go to like arrest somebody, and they'll have his gun on him and put cuffs on him while he's still got his gun in his hand and stuff. Like, how the hell are you gonna put cuffs on somebody with one hand and still have a gun on him and stuff? But like, he'll be putting somebody to the ground, and his like pistols waving all over the place and muzzling like his partner and shit. Like, it's brutal.
Sounds like they're just copying what they would do on Reno 911.
It's kind of like Cops and Reno 911 combined. Like he tries to make it look real, and but It's horrible. I can't take it, man. I can't say enough. I can't say enough bad about it. How about that?
The thing is so bad it will actually give you cancer of the eye, ears, and rectum.
Nice.
So the poor conservative says, so it's like Fast Matrix's principle.
Cricket.
Wait, what?
Cricket. Cricket.
Haterade says Patty Mayo's the man. Oh man, it would be awesome to live in whatever the hell town he lives in just to fuck with him. Show up and follow him around and mess with him and screw up whatever the hell he's trying to do. It's so shitty, man. And people watch it and they comment on it like it's real. It's crazy. Like, how the hell do you think this shit's real?
That's even sadder.
Ever since people thought Survivor was originally real, people will believe anything you put on TV or the internet.
This is true.
The Juice is saying, is duck pate good?
I don't like it very much.
We used to get one years ago. We got a pate from, I guess it was through Cisco, but there's different lines in even Cisco. You think of Cisco as like inexpensive stuff, like commodity items, but they have different lines that are like higher end stuff too. You can get some really high end shit. And we used to get one for when parties would request it, and it was duck and black truffle, I think. That shit was good, man. Shit was good. Now I know how they do pate, and it makes me feel bad.
Yeah, it's force feeding the animal to get the liver even bigger, so they have more liver to grind up.
EDC, Carolina EDC says he is in Oregon, and sheriff department already has hundreds of calls about him. They told him he shouldn't be filming in public places and has to tell the sheriff department when he films. I'll tell you, yeah, I didn't know it was in Oregon.
Would explain a lot.
If he carries a Benchmade.
Sponsored by Benchmade and a cut down Glock 22.
He probably has a fake Benchmade because he's a fake cop. Yeah, I can't imagine any police officer or even like lawyers or anybody in any kind of whatever that would not absolutely hate his fucking channel. I guess people look at it as, entertainment. I just can't see it being, I don't find it entertaining. And it's just like to watch it, to know that it's totally fake and set up. And then for him to, I don't know, kind of promote some bad shit too.
There's a lot of crap like that online.
Haterade says Patty Mayo does have a ton of people who think it is the real deal. Yeah, and you watch it and it's like, when you watch it, if you believe it's real, you're brain damaged.
Seriously.
People out there, remember, Ocasio-Cortez got elected. There are stupid people in this world.
Yes, there are.
G-Webs just put in, the show follows the life of bounty hunter Patty Mayo in the course of hunting fugitives on bond throughout California. The series premiered in May of I even read it too.
Mayo 2017.
I even read it. May of 2017.
Was it Hellman's or Kraft?
Oh no, it was homemade from goose eggs.
DBSO Dutchbury Sheriff's Office, small county, big crime. Dutchbury County is a hotbed of activity, and the deputies of DBSO will do anything to keep it safe.
Dutchbury hotbed.
Douchebag Sheriff's Office.
Dutchbury hotbread, is that a specialty item at the restaurant this week?
Yeah. He's trying to sell his idea to a network for the show. I hope he gets hit by a bus.
No,
I don't want him to die.
No, because think of the poor schmuck who's got to clean up the bus. I mean, come on. I mean, the street, we don't care. They'll just hose it down and run over it with a machine a couple times.
Dutchbury is the Dutchbury Sheriff's Office? I'm assuming that's a made up thing, right?
That doesn't even sound real.
Yeah, I could. I mean, that's who knows. There's a lot of weird shit out there.
You may as well have called it Mayberry.
Yeah, it's like
he'd make a suit for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, he does have like when he goes out, like he wears, you know, a vest and stuff, and it does it say sheriff on it, or what does it say on it? Police? It says something, doesn't it? On the back.
It says, "Please don't shoot me. I'm not a real cop."
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of real cops, Sarge isn't back yet.
He's still asleep.
He walked off screen.
Yeah, he was talking to somebody on his phone and walked off.
Maybe he fell off his chair.
Maybe Vash actually called him.
Maybe.
Sarge, hit the life alert pendant. If you're falling, you can't get up. Hit your life alert pendant.
Sarge, shoot twice into the ceiling. Let us know you're okay.
Desk pop.
Dee. We're sorry. The party you've tried to dial is no longer in existence. Please hang up and try again later. Verizon Wireless, the nation's largest 3G network.
Isn't it 4G now?
I don't know. Probably. Yeah. No, I think it's up to 5G because I think AT&T were getting in legal trouble for their 5G not being 5G or some bullshit like that.
Come on, AT&T.
Well, I mean, you've got AT&T, then Verizon, then Sprint. Two of these are larger than the last one. So they're going to go... Someone's going to go after them hammer and tong for anything.
And at this point, with them switching back and forth so much, I don't even know if they know which company they are.
And if you didn't like Patty, if you still like Patty Mayo, look at this pick, and you won't like him anymore. Like anybody that pick just just makes you not like the guy.
It's like a slightly deformed Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, the slightly deformed Ryan Reynolds.
No. Ryan Reynolds is a slightly deformed Deadpool. We all know Deadpool is the real person. Ryan Reynolds is just an act that he puts on.
Hey, I wanted to look at pictures to see if I could see what he put on his.
Oh, she's cute. Who's that?
It says bail enforcement agent.
Who is that? Who's that in the purple dress? Click on that.
What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. Some blonde chick. Who gives a shit?
Pranks on Kulub.
Kolb. I don't know.
Gooey duck.
Is Patty Mayo fake?
Patty Mayo pranks on Kolb. I like that.
Yeah, it wasn't. I couldn't remember what he put on his vest. Bail enforcement agent. I'm assuming that's not a real title for anything.
No, bail enforcement agents are a real thing.
Yeah,
but are they? Are they really called that?
Yeah, they are called. They really are called bail enforcement. Dog is a bail enforcement agent.
Okay.
He's still alive.
Uh-huh.
Well, no. At
least it's not
it said police on the back of it. He was wearing.
Oh no! It says bail enforcement agent. Yeah, he's fine.
No, there's another one down farther that
sheriff
was scrolling down, and then he scrolled back up real quick.
Guy's a douche. I hope he's listening and he gets mad that I called him a douche.
And next thing we hear is search warrant. Boom.
Officer douche. Open the door.
I would relish his 140-pound frame trying to drag me anywhere. He'd shit his pants trying to drag me out of my house.
That's not shit. That's called a hernia.
Oh, sorry, Patty. Your ass. Sorry, buddy. Your ass fell out. Oh, okay.
God damn it! He ate some of Roll Cole's catfish bait. His ass just fell right out. It fell the fuck out.
Patty Mayo. This week on Patty Mayo, I now have a tail. Have you seen my pink spot?
My tail.
Oy vey.
Let's see what's going on out there in the chat. They don't call them bounty hunters, bail enforcement agent, fugitive recovery agent. I've heard that too. Fugitive recovery agent. Just call yourself a goddamn bounty hunter. Sounds cooler.
It's simpler.
Yeah, bounty hunter sounds cool.
You're not the
Depends
school
on the
for
state you're in.
correctional action.
Oh, how many there ever was. A fugitive recovery agent. That's all it.
Tim 18 Wheel says, "Dang, he's still doing the live chat. You be watching it, bro."
Nobody's gonna watch Dog the Fugitive Recovery Agent.
That just doesn't have any ring to it, right?
Yeah.
Or bail enforcement agent.
Alaskan 556, what's going on, homie? What do y'all think? I'm either getting a Colt single action army for around $1,500 or another another AK, either another Arsenal or try to find a Polytech Legend with my tax return. Well, if you already have one Arsenal, I don't like you. So if you'd buy another one, I might hate you.
Unless you were to send it to him.
I don't care for it.
I don't know. The whole thing.
And if you're getting a tax return, then you're not paying any taxes, right? Roll call?
Oh, shit.
I'd say if you're getting a Colt just for the fact that, oh, hey, this is a Colt single action army, then you do you, bud. They're horribly overexpensive. They're overpriced for what they are. I mean, get yourself a Uberti or a Pedersoli for a lot less if you're wanting a more authentic one, or if you're just wanting a single action revolver, get a Blackhawk.
Well, it's tough because that's such a those are so very, very different. I don't know that somebody could even. I don't know that I would even want to. I can't help you decide that one because one, I mean, an Arsenal is an Arsenal. I'd love to have an Arsenal. Holy shit! And you already have one, you prick.
Yes.
And they're gonna, I mean, they're never gonna go down in price. They're gonna go up. They're gonna, you're never gonna lose money on it. And now, who knows with the political climate, what's gonna happen. The Colt single action army, I don't know. I'm kind of, if you have the money to buy something legit, if you have the money to buy something that's old, I already
have one. He already has single action revolvers. If he gets another, he definitely wants a Colt. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man, because I'm a fan of buying the replicas. I think the replicas are cool, but that's because I'm broke and I couldn't scrap together $1,500 to buy something legit. If you can get together something legit and buy a really nice, vintage old single action, I don't know, man. That seems like I would. Tough, man. It's like apples to oranges almost,
Alaskan, are you looking at a genuine first generation, quote unquote, Colt single action, or are you looking at one of the re-releases that they've done every 5 years or so? Midnight is 1930s broke. No, we don't see him boiling his socks for soup, so.
No, Haterade said, "Shit, someone just knocked on my door and yelled bail enforcement. What do?" I said, "Poop your pants and run."
Probably drop your pants if you're going to poop them, because that extra weight is just going to feel weird when you try to run.
Well, poop them first, then drop them, and it's like a
toss them,
like a roadrunner booby trap. Maybe they'll slip and fall on them like a banana peel.
See, now I know Fine Ape is a fake ape because he didn't say anything about flinging the poop.
Yes, I did. I said poop them, drop them, then throw the pants at the door. If you just pick the shit up with your hand, all you got is just like a baseball action. But if you pick up your pants with the shit in it by the legs, you can use it like a David and Goliath sling and just really get some velocity on that shit.
Fake ape.
Fuck you.
I don't...
Alaskan says one of the later generations. I don't know if it's. I don't know. The thing with the Colt single actions that, yes, since it is a Colt, it shouldn't really depreciate in value. And if you got other ones, if it's just ones to have a Colt and not oh, hey, I really want to, pound ammo through this, then yeah, go ahead and get one.
G just threw a link down in the Gun Channels chat for his patch batch thing. G, if you have time, would you want to come in and explain to everybody what that is? Because I don't want to screw it up. Because I know it's really cool what you're doing, and I don't know that I have exactly the knowledge of the words to describe it really, really well. And if anybody has any questions about it, then you can answer them. You got a link floating around there. If you don't, you do have a link. I know you got a link. I sent you one. Our cops pro-gun, oath aside, not counting their oath. Our cops pro-gun because they will then start banning police from having guns like Europe. Stop, or I will yell stop again.
It all depends on how far down the conspiracy rabbit hole you want to go with. Oh, they're going to take all the guns away, then they're going to take the guns from the cops, or, oh, no, the cops are just the kind of wink, wink, nod, nod enforcement of the ruling Illuminati. So, and I killed the chat again. Whoa, what?
Holy shit. I'm trying to take that link and put it in the Gun Channel side. Or from the Gun Channels into the chat, the YouTube chat. And when I did that, it actually took me to the Indiegogo page. It was really weird.
There.
What?
No, I just lost my chat. Let me go find my chat here again.
You didn't delete it like obnoxious.
No. I took the link and tried to drag it.
You want me to post? You trying to post the link in your Gun Channel chat? Is that what you're doing?
No, he's trying to take the right-click, copy link address, go into the chat, and then just Control-V to paste.
Yeah, I can do that.
Where's Clover when you need him?
That's my thing.
Shut up, John. I don't see you helping.
I'm laying in bed right now. Yeah.
He can't help you. He's already comfortable.
G says it's just like the patch batch did last year. The first 100 sets will be numbered, and I don't know how to. I don't know enough about it. I feel bad. I don't want to talk about it and misspeak. But
you want me to just paste the link in the Gun Channel chat for you?
I got the link pasted.
Not in the gun. It's in the Gun Channel chat. When I want it over in the YouTube chat. There you go. It's over in the YouTube chat now. Everybody, quit crying.
Oh God! You put it in the YouTube chat. Anybody's going to jump in.
No, ooh, our show's the first one. Ours is the first one to have links. That means he thinks our show is the most important.
Yay!
G had a great chat the other day with Cheryl Todd. That was a really cool chat. She seems pretty awesome. Seems like really fun, knowledgeable lady. I like listening to that chat a lot. Not to mention, she thinks hot dogs are sandwiches. That's probably why G doesn't want to come in here. He's probably still mad. He's like, damn it. He probably yelled at that poor woman after the chat was over.
What are you doing? Tell them that that's a sandwich.
What are you doing, you crazy? Oh my God. What are you, nuts? Yeah. Do you have any idea what you just did?
You know how much you boosted his ego, and we don't need that.
Well, now the real thing is whether hot dogs.
Thanks, G. Thanks for being in the chat, man. I appreciate it. throwing all sorts of stuff in the chat. It's great conversation. I appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. PN Wood said Wood said exactly what I said in the chat during when G had her on, was that, and I'm a big proponent of this. She kept things positive. She really she really was like upbeat and positive, and it's just nice to listen to somebody that's like that, you know. it makes for an interesting chat. It makes you wanna hear what's going on and not just fire and brimstone. And I understand there's a time and place for all that kind of stuff, and there's a time and place for somebody to say, you got to get off your ass and do this and scold people a little bit. But it's also, I think it's super important to have people that see it from the other side too. Sarge is still gone. He fell asleep on the toilet.
He probably still
obnoxious.
Fielding
That's your cue. Sarge fell asleep on the toilet.
He's sleeping with Sarge.
Now I'm gonna have to. I got to go find it, and I feel like Night Strike now.
Somebody call Night Strike quick.
Lately, so no.
That's sad, man.
Practice.
Somebody call and wake up Night Strike quick.
You won't answer the door for pizza. You think he's gonna?
Oh Christ! Now I got to watch an ad.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be using your mom's old phone. Little mustache swirling around there.
Somebody needs to call Sarge and do an emergency break-in.
Yeah.
And I was still more on the ball with it than Night Strike has been.
Yeah, this is true. G said this patch batch. See, I didn't do the patch. I did the fundraiser for the cards, but I didn't do the patch batch. They said this one won't charge you unless it reaches the goal, and it won't charge you until the middle of March if it does. That's all or excuse me, it's all or nothing. It's all or nothing thing. So here's what I got to go back and listen to the chat where he was talking about the patch batch. So I listen to stuff at work sometimes, and I'm in and out, and I just kind of lose it. I got to figure out exactly how it works because I'm not exactly sure exactly how the program works. The real question is whether bunless hot dogs are still considered sandwiches since they are skin-wrapped chicken beaks and lips.
No, they're skin-wrapped meat cylinders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, they're not even skin-wrapped anymore.
Some of them still have skin.
Unless you go, I was going to say, unless you go like one of the old-style butcher shops that makes their own.
I think Nathan still has a natural casing.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of them don't.
Maybe at Bratwurst. Those are still natural casings.
Yeah, I mean, smaller places. Most of the larger ones don't. Yeah, they use like a synthetic, and then once they're cooked, they just strip the casing off. And
so they wrap the package, they boil the package, then they unwrap the package. Took you a second, didn't it?
G said, I hope this campaign is self-explanatory, but the deal is. What the deal is. Yeah, I just have to look into it again.
So
buy a set of 12.
Oh shit.
Oh, buy a set of 12 different 2A patches for $50 or 2 for $100. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure exactly how. Okay, it's simpler, way simpler than I thought.
You're talking about him.
Oh,
hands up, the cops. It's 5-0.
He woke up. See, when you fall asleep on the toilet, and then your legs go numb. It's a whole thing. Like you gotta.
Has anybody ever done that?
You gotta throw yourself off the toilet.
Sleep on the toilet, or have your legs fall asleep.
I am not going to confirm whether that's happened to me or not.
All right, has anyone ever gotten stuck on the toilet?
Only in kindergarten.
His wife heard him screaming for help.
Hit me.
Mrs. Sarge, help! I don't have my lifeguard pendant.
C4 defense finally. Kinky says C4 finally got done looking at his booty pics.
Oh,
that's why his legs were numb. All the blood left his legs.
Well, it wasn't the other leg.
Something that small? I don't know, man.
One toe. Oh, my toe's numb. Oh yeah, Jorge talking about swatting people. Ugh.
Nah. We were going to call the bomb. Check on you like in Lethal Weapon. That's Lethal Weapon 2.
Then we make he said, G said, then we make a shit ton of patches with the money collected for the 2A organizations, and they will get all the extras for free. Yeah, that's where I wasn't exactly sure how it worked. I wasn't, So yeah, you buy the patches, you get a set, and then all the extras go to, holy smokes. All the extras go to the organizations, so they can give them out as they see fit, I guess. Yeah, and then he put down there all the people that are involved. I know. I want to do it because NEA is doing a patch. I definitely want to try and get.
Can't let him show you up.
Well, Matt's the first chat I was ever on. You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool to have one of his patches. So Gun Streamer, Pew Pew Jew, it's kind of running Yankee Marshall, NEA, Clover Tac, Ghost Tactical, Every Second Matters, Florida Carry. You got the link. You can look at them. GunTube. Yeah, very cool.
Nice.
I did a patch match for D-Webs. I think it was this last year's, and man, I got a bunch of cool stuff out of it. So don't miss out. Don't miss out.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to beg for that $50, but shit, it paid off.
12 patches for $50 is really cool, especially when it's ones that. Is Tony doing it? Tony Simon, right? I think is one of them. 2A, I think. So yeah, I definitely want to do it. Yeah, Tony Simon's doing it. Tony's a good guy. I talked to Tony a bunch of times that day. It was really cool. I got to get him on the show. I got to get his email. I keep forgetting to get his email from him. 2A forever. That's right. Yeah. All right. So let's. Sarge, what you got? Anything? What you took off on us? You want to talk about that or no?
Negative.
Oh, we said negative. That means he's serious.
Mm-hmm.
Shizer fish.
What do I have coming up?
Artisan Tony.
What do I have?
Well, no, I was just seeing if you wanted to talk about that. We're gonna do, since nobody else threw in any real suggestions.
Yeah, we did. We said HBS.
Okay, one other one. Okay. Well, you got to go. We had somebody, like I said, we had somebody that was wound up on 2 separate chats this week, and it's funny because on neither of those chats did he use any profanity. So I think our wound up some bitch of the week going to be Mr. David Bowling. Punch your, gonna get you. Wound up some bitch. You love that little guy, huh?
Road call is not easy. Not hard to amuse.
I gotta say that's way better than my little symbol monkey idea. The skull has it.
He's punching his way to the 2A.
Yeah, he got wound up on Snob's chat last night. That's for sure.
Him and Tony.
Oh God.
Him and Artisan Tony. Yeah, they were. Yeah.
What was that one about?
Oh boy, you just gotta watch it.
Yeah,
it was.
So it's on his latest one.
Yeah,
yeah.
He got tired of getting talked down to.
Yeah, basically what it was.
Well, I think what's tough is when you have some conversations, and that's why I try not to get too judgmental. Is because a lot of people. The reason I think conversations are good, obviously, is because you got to get information out there. You got to conversations lead to, gaining knowledge. So, but there are some times in conversations that people are talking about not current events or things that are happening now. They're bringing up stuff from the past, and it's like it's not relevant anymore. So, it was a good one to listen to. It's only no profits. It's only 17 days though, so we can get them in their hands for NRA show. Sorry, did you go to the NRA show?
Debatable point. I don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be very difficult with Wanamaker at the beginning of the month and that at the end of the month. Just don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Let's say our goodbyes and get the hell out of here. Sarge, you can go first. We'll go right to left. What's up? What you got going?
Check out my CZ video, my Scorpion video with my buddy on there. Alec, he was on there with me. He's kind of coming out of retirement. On Gunstreamer and on GunTube and on YouTube. Check that video out. I think I'm going to start doing more short videos, like 3 or 4 minute videos, like some quicker ones, and then kind of do some longer ones every so often to go along with the live stream stuff. But I'm gonna get some stuff done this week. I got to do more produced content. So, but I appreciate everybody coming out for the swag pack giveaway last night, and I'm trying to think of another one to have for this week because I got a lot of stuff here to give away. Even though I was asking for handouts at SHOT Show, according to the eavesdropper, but I got to give this stuff away to you guys. So I'll come up with something before Thursday night. So.
What was that? What was the eavesdropper video again? I forget which video was that.
The guy Eagle Eye Shooting commented that he was standing behind me at SHOT Show eavesdropping, heard me asking for handouts, and lost all respect for me.
What the hell?
Oh, I'm not joking.
Yeah, but what video did he put that in?
On the CZ video.
Oh,
jeez.
It's just like randomly a month later. Let me just put this comment out there. It's like, what? That's creepy on multiple levels.
Oh yeah.
He was pulling a Yankee.
It's just creepy. Well, I mean, like,
Brand,
I'm not that popular. Why did you recognize me then and then bring it up a month later, but not say anything there? But just come out of nowhere just to say something negative. It was just weird.
Well, your mustache is very distinguishable. It sets you apart from the crowd.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I thought, like I said, it was creepy on multiple levels.
Yeah. And even if, what's funny is, so did he know? I wonder if he knew you before that.
I don't know.
Because I wonder if he knew you before that, or if he just was behind you and then saw you online somewhere. It was like, oh shit, that's the guy I was standing behind.
Yeah, but I mean, if anybody's been there, I mean, I'm sure you saw it at the Great American Outdoor Show. I'm sure you saw people just coming in and just raking their arm across the counter and throwing stuff in a bag. I was trying to be discreet and
that's what I know, and that's what I did
and be nice, and hey, you guys got a few things I can give out, and I thought that was the discreet way to do it.
For sure.
Apparently, that was asking for handouts.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying about Geisley's booth. Geisley's booth at the outdoor show was like, it was just literally piled with stuff. And it was like, it took like one of these. Like, oh, there's 2 of these patches. But yeah, there was people just like, and I'm like,
just rake it off there.
And you're sure he's not somebody you locked up recently, right?
That would be a horrible way for vengeance, to go on a video and be like, man, you're a douche. You locked me up. You're a jerk. Roll call. What's going on, buddy?
I'm gonna have to get the ball pen out again to
chat tapping.
Yeah. These were pretty neat too, guys.
He's stuck on the toilet. Leave him alone.
Geisley had these. They're little pull tabs. Geisley triggering a G. I grabbed one of these too. Pretty neat.
I was letting my dog out. My dog has to go out in the wind for some reason.
Who let the dog out? Woof, woof, woof.
Oh,
He goes in the wind and you're down of him?
No.
That's a Bob
Please
Seger song.
tell me
Against the
don't
Wind.
be in the wind.
Pissing against the wind. Just pissing against the wind.
Thanks for having me. It's always an enjoyable show.
Absolutely, buddy. Great to have you.
Go check out my channel on YouTube, Gunstreamer, and GunTube.org. Night Strike's going to be having his little fundraiser for Tulsa, so go buy some stuff. He's giving away some copper rounds, and they're really cool, and some other little crap that you get when you donate. So go help him out. I will be at NRA at the end of April, and Tulsa got a little shaky on us. As far as I know now, we are still going. So that's something that we were working on right now. So as far as I know, I'm still going to be at the Wanamaker Gun Show, the 6th and 7th. So if you want to meet me, and anybody on the panel that's going, you want to meet me, I'll be there so far. So, and then I'm going to release my Benchmade video tomorrow. So probably lose some more subs, but I don't care. I have my own opinion, just like everybody else. They're just like assholes. Everybody's got one. So,
And most of them stink.
Yeah, there you go. There's Indiegogo. So, other than that, I don't think I have a whole lot going on. I'm saving money for Tulsa. I got one gun in layaway that we'll do a little bit of review on, but there won't be any guns for a minute. Check out my show on Wednesday nights, 9:30, 10-ish. Rants and Raves. Night Strike is on that show as well, and that's where we talk about some bullshit that goes on in the country, and we get your guys' opinion. So go check me out. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Richard?
What?
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 Who you calling a dick?
Who asked you, John? Where were we? I don't know.
Dude, where's my car?
I don't know, man. Where's your car?
Dave's not here, man.
Guy on the couch. Dave, it's me, man. Dave's not here, man.
Door. No, come on, man. It's me, Dave. Open the door. Dave's not here.
It's Rich. You had a show tonight. It sounded like it was pretty good. I was listening a little bit.
Was it?
Sounded like you guys had a good show.
How did we talk about?
I don't know, man. It was a long time ago now.
Yeah, really. That was hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
My memory can't keep up that far.
Heard that. But you're on. You got anything going on this week, or not till Sunday?
I don't know. It depends on if anybody sends me an invite or not.
Oh shit!
Because there's people that got shows all week. So I mean, check out everybody's shows. Everybody on this panel at some point is gonna have a show. Well, maybe not John because he don't do much, but everybody else, I think. Well, Ape doesn't really do much either. Okay, look. Take John Z and Ape off your screen, and everybody to the other side of them all has something coming up later in the week.
I'm flinging Ape's poop right at you right now.
Hey, go get your own shit. I've been saving this shit for fling. Get your own flinging shit.
God damn it.
You see, if you would have just asked nicely or gave me a banana vodka, you could have had some shit, but no, you had to steal my shit.
I shoved a banana up there. It came out again. Just different colors.
Whoa. I thought we agreed that whatever we did in Greenwich Village stayed in Greenwich Village.
No, that's true. I'm sorry.
No, it happened in Greenwich Village. It gets put on video and shipped all over the internet.
No, that's true too.
Yeah. Check out everybody from John Z to the. I'm trying to remember they'll be the left on YouTube. Yeah.
Hey, no insults. Don't call me the left.
I said to the left of.
That's mean. That's mean talk.
I know, right?
Obnoxious.
Them hurts.
Obnoxious. What's going on in the crapper? What's going on in the crapper?
I'm gonna give my vote to G-Webs.
That's unheard of. That's unheard of.
That never happened.
Oh, is it? This isn't a bracket. Oh, never mind then. I yield my time.
That's what I was trying to think of earlier. I yield my time to the. I'll have what the guy on the floor is having. Make it a double.
I'll yield my time to the lady from Muskegon.
So you got shows and shit and garbage. When's your show and shit?
My show and shit is Saturday at 11 p.m. because Sarge is on Thursday at 9 p.m. this week.
Yes.
Okay.
I got a couple of reviews coming out this week, and that should be it. So thanks for the invite. Everybody can find me at Obnoxious One on all the platforms, or don't. It's really up to you.
Mm-hmm. I search you out. Never.
I know. I can tell by all your comments.
John Z.
Just thanks for the invite. Glad to be on here with you guys again. And thanks for joining us.
Abe, it's all you, buddy.
Well, let's see. Contrary to rumors about my unproductivity, you can find me on YouTube, obviously, GunTube, GunStreamer, and Instagram at FindApe1393. Also, once again, we're trying to get our bestest buddy in the whole wide world, Night Strike, to Tulsa again, so go over to Indiegogo. I put the links out in the chat, and if he reaches his initial goal of $1,000, he will shave off his beard live on the internet.
His face beard, be specific.
Yes,
and his neared too, his neck beard.
Possibly, we were thinking of just trimming the beard and leaving the mustache so we could have Sarge could have a mini me.
No. You need to shave the mustache. You need to shave the mustache and beard, but keep the neared. Just the neared.
Well, that all depends on if he gets his $1,000 to go to Tulsa. So go
$1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes!
Apparently, it takes $1,000 to get a free ride.
I'm starting one. I'm going to Tulsa for $950.
Well, I'm telling you right now, if he gets that $1,000, he ain't getting a free ride.
No, he's going to be chipping in for gas.
Mm-hmm. Also, go over to Gun websites, do a patch batch 2019. So, shameless self-promotion aside, and my screen sharing, turn that off. Don't need to look at my script. It's my script. Ladies, gentlemen, and Jonases of all ages, thank you for watching Midnight Range TM's The Closer. Be sure to check out gunchannels.com for more Pro 2A content. This concludes our regularly scheduled programming, but we'll be back sometime during the day with open lobbies, usually Mr. Knives. Keep an ear out for Black Cat Outdoors, lunchtime, and Litterbox chats. Gunchannels.com Monday night programming at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's Clover Tax MOA Monday and Hawaii Volcano Squads Locked and Loaded. At 9 p.m. Eastern, it's Never Enough Ammo, a.k.a. Mr. Matt's The Week in Geek Guns and Geeks podcast. At 11 p.m. Eastern, it's the Outlaw Hatfield's Monday Night Shootout. And every weeknight at midnight Eastern, it's the newly retooled Daily Gun Show. Remember to be on the lookout for Ellis the Degenerate, a.k.a. the Outlaw Hatfield's Late Night with the Outlaw. Also, check out GunTube.org as a free, unrestricted Pro 2A video platform. If you like what you see, go over to Patreon and throw them a couple dollars. Check out 24/7gunshow.com. It's free to sell for gunchannels.members, and anyone can buy. If you like any of the patch swag that's buried somewhere here on my bench, go to gearwebsites.com, and remember, a hot dog is a sandwich, a Slim Jim is candy, and keep your guns hurled and your chambers loaded.
All right. Thanks, buddy. You're always welcome to be here. Get out of here. I'm hoping to do some stuff for Mantis, some videos with the Mantis here once I get it out and charged up and play around with it a little bit. Maybe be able to get a little something out this week with it. I don't know. I got a lot going on. Check out that Indiegogo from G. And G, we need AK April patches. I need a pink bunny patch like Patriot has. Bastard. Mantis gave me a handout. That's right. I did. I asked for it, and they gave it to me. I'm pretty proud of that little thing. That's my first. That's my first T&E. That's my first freebie for the channel.
Your
So
first
pretty
time
cool.
being a sellout to a large corporation.
Yeah.
I just lost all respect.
Well,
T&Es are handouts or T&Es are donations? What are T&Es?
test and evaluation. They and would have been willing to give it back to them too. They said
they don't want it back.
They don't. They told me.
Now you've touched it. Just
are some of them required to give back?
Some companies ask for stuff back, I guess. Okay.
Some do.
Or they'll sell it to you at like a discounted thing. Like if Smith & Wesson sends you their new J-frame revolver and it's a T&E gun, it's like, well, you're the last person on this list, so either you can buy this, or if you're not the last one on the list, it's like, well, we can sell you one for like 10% under dealer cost or whatever. So
10%.
I got my Hollow Sun for my Glock 34. I got it as a T&E for work. I asked him if I could do it, and we T&E'd at work. And then I had it on my gun, and I asked the guy. He's like, I was like, do I really have to? I mean, I don't want to send this back to you. I really like it. He's like, well, if you really like it, he said, let me get so and so to call you and make you a deal. And they sold it to me for about, of course, nobody pays MSRP, but I got it for about half of what the going rate was.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I was thrilled.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's
a good deal.
MSRP was a little bit much, but I got it for about half, or maybe 60% of what the going rate was. So they didn't give it away by any means, but they gave me a good deal. Well, I thought I was very happy with it. So then I got to use it on my. Then I got to use it for my own good, use.
Very cool.
Yeah. So it's neat. It's a cool perk of doing what we do, and that's why, it came yesterday, and I had the box open today, and my wife walked past, and she goes, "Oh, that's that thing." So that they sent you one. I was like, "Yeah, they sent it to me and said to keep it and use it." And she's like, "Oh, that's awesome," and it is neat. It's a neat. I could definitely see, and we all know there's talk about people out there that give great reviews no matter what the hell it is and stuff like that. But it's a cool little perk. It's a neat thing to have happen, and it's exciting. It's kind of cool to be able to do it. So if I think it sucks, I'll let you know it sucks.
So does that thing require a Picatinny rail, or do they have like a kind of a universal adapter?
No, it needs to have a rail, right? Now, one thing I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it on my carry gun or not. I don't know how much room it needs. You know what I mean? Because I only have a single. I think mine only has a single notch. But if not, I could use it on my.
You can turn it around backwards for real.
Possibly, I don't know. That's what I mean. I haven't even looked it up yet. So, but even if I couldn't use it on my pistol, I could use it on the AR or the AK.
Well, do me a favor. Just don't turn the gun the other way around, okay?
If it's loaded, if it's unloaded, it's okay.
Oh, well, this just got real dark. Do we need to call the suicide prevention hotline on your behalf? I mean, for as much shit as we give you, and we joke that you're a fry cook at a Denny's off I-35, we really do care about you. I mean, who else can we get this much?
Speak for yourself.
Who else?
I-35 wouldn't work. It's such a joint. Such a dump.
All right, I-90. Who cares? So you're saying it's only got or stub rail like that?
Yeah, I don't. I don't even know.
I think when you set it up, I think it asks you whether the USB is facing forward or facing back. I think you could put it on even the smallest rail.
I could always send you some Gorilla Tape.
There you go.
I could send you some ape tape.
Ape tape.
Fine. Ape tape.
Just super glue it on there.
I'm not giving him the fine stuff. That you got to pay for the fine stuff. I'll send you the bulk stuff, the economy stuff.
G-Web says hashtag shillin', hashtag get on the gravy train, and hashtag in the pocket.
In the pocket of the gravy train? Yeah. Sounds nice and warm.
Yeah. But it'll be neat. I want to use it up, play with it a little bit, test it out, and then maybe give it to my father-in-law to play with a little bit, something like that. So, I think he would get a kick out of it too. So have something super high techy like this, but so it's cool. So thanks for sending it to me, Mantis. Want to maybe get a video or two, and then maybe have them on the show, and if anybody has any questions, be able to directly talk to them. I don't know if they've been on anybody's show on gun channels, but I know a lot of you guys know about the product. I know some of you have it, and I know some people have done videos at SHOT Show about it, but I don't know if anybody's actually had them on a show, so that might be kind of fun. So he's getting all that big bacon pancake money. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You get that big bacon pancake money rolling in, I'll definitely be able to get you to make me an AK Pro patch. Pink bunny patch. Goddamn Patriots got one. I want one so bad.
Making bacon pancakes. Making bacon
pancakes.
Right.
Gotta catch them all. So thanks for watching. What?
You said gotta catch them all. So instead of Pokemon, would they be like Patchymon?
Yeah, Patchymon.
Yeah, Patchymon. Patchymon. Sounds like a Jamaican thing.
It's the newest show on gun websites. Poco Jib Leaf Super Happy Fun Hour.
Patchymon.
Pink's got one too. Son of a bitch, Pink. God damn it.
I think Midnight's winding up to be his own wound up son of a bitch of the week.
Yep, he's gonna be wound up some bitch of the week next week.
You know what really sucks? You know what really sucks? What really sucks is I won a couple of times on the
Daily
tactical
gun
quiz. Yeah, I won a few tactical quizzes, and it was on one of the patch panels one time, and I wasn't able to get it. I was so pissed off. I was like, "There's that pink bunny patch," and then it was gone. I lost it. Slipped through my fingers.
I thought you were going to say what pissed you off was you always wanted those pink bunny pajamas from the Christmas store when you were a kid and you never got them.
Maybe that's why I like the patch so much, because it kind of reminds me of that. You know what I mean? Kinky Sphincter's got one too. The fuck? What kind of bullshit is this? It's the pink little egg one with him holding the, like running and holding the AK up.
I can honestly say I do not have one, so you don't get
fucking Rich. If Rich had one, I'd drive the hell down there and take it. I don't even give a shit. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit.
No, it's more like rabbit shit.
I don't give a shit. I don't care.
You get the little cocoa pebbles.
Now I'm getting mad.
Uh-oh, you wouldn't like Travis when he's mad.
Yeah.
Cook hard. Cook God.
Take the gun rights away. I don't give a shit, but you got a goddamn pink bunny patch and I don't have one? I'm mad.
He was an ordinary man, a chef at his own place. But then one day, they took away his AK Pro patch, and that shit just won't stand.
Yoder says he has the white AK Pro patch with the pink border. Son of a bitch. I don't like this at all. Sarge, you can kiss my ass. Stank me then? Is that a misprint? A mistype? Yeah, there it goes. Retracted.
Stank.
See, that's Kalashnikov.
You need to win that one.
That's pretty cool.
Maybe I'll have a contest that you can win.
It ain't no pink bunny patch though.
Reese, are you admitting to rigging your contest, sir?
I rigged one last night because as soon as a person
seemed like it
that shouldn't have won, I made somebody else win. So I went from one prize pack to two real quick.
Damn it. Yeah, I was one number off on that second drawing. God damn.
That was one. That was 2 numbers off on the first drawing.
I know it wasn't rigged, but I'm just like, that's the weirdest thing. The co-host wins. Now I got to give away 2 of them.
Well, it was 1 to 28 too, wasn't it? Didn't he win and then number
28 won and then number 1. I'm like,
yeah.
And then the next one was like 26 or something.
22. Yeah.
It was all our fault that Boomer won because
so 22 is getting just a couple decals. He's getting something for just seeing if the random.org worked.
Yay. Random.org is rigged.
Well, there'll be much more opportunities. I don't know what number I expected, but I didn't expect the last number 1 through 28 to be 28. I didn't expect that.
Or the second number
that's
to be the
weird.
first number. That's...
Yeah, it just.
What's the odds, though, of everybody saying, yeah, go ahead and throw Boomer in, and then Boomer wins?
And then he won. I'm just like, man, I feel.
Rigged.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Rigged.
So I'm just like, nope, we're doing another one. I really thought, I was like, no, you're not winning. But I was like, well, that's not fair. So we got two.
I don't want to shit on him on his birthday. Maybe tomorrow.
Yes.
So, all right. So, just let me know when G's got the pink bunny patches made so I can buy one. Don't let me miss out on them again, okay?
I will buy one too.
I still buy old bunny patches.
Oh, the goddamn bunny! Give me the goddamn bunny patch.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Why didn't you just put the bunny in the box? Fucking Nicolas Cage.
The bunny.
All you gotta do is put the bunny in the box. All right. So that's been a show. This has been The Closer. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for the thumbs up. How many thumbs up we got? 2, probably. If it's more than 2, I'll be okay. If it's more than 2, we'll be good. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys. 35. That's pretty good.
And there's still 26 people watching right now.
Oh, those people fell asleep with their phones on.
27.
Jorge is saying, when will he restock the G patches again? No, I don't know. You got to ask G.
Mm-hmm.
You should have G's in right now.
Well, it was going to be a couple weeks after SHOT Show, simply because he was trying to sell everything sold, kind of out and done.
Yeah,
so
he's trying to.
And then once he got back, he put the orders in to get them made.
Here's what you do: is you buy a bunch of cheese.
I just bought one of the WD-40.
The S&W 40
patches.
Yeah, those are nice.
Man, you know what? I thought Pink was a nice guy. I was wrong. I was wrong.
Pink funny.
Look at that dirty son of a bitch putting on Instagram couple of them there banana clips.
Did you just put something up?
Yeah.
Oh, leave him and his banana alone.
Or no, he didn't just put it up. This is it's funny because he put it up there and my comment under it was Midnight Range TM. That's the patch I want so bad. Cry face. Son of a bastard.
Oh, well. And make sure that when you go to your websites that you buy the SHOT Show Creators Pack cards. Because if you do, you will get that one. The first one that I've gotten yet. Nice. So make sure you buy those.
Cool.
Just buy one of everything. You'll be happy with them.
It's the first time I made a playing deck, a card deck. So
awesome.
That's cool.
Sell some AK cards.
Yeah. Yeah, the AK cards are cool. The
Old West.
I love the Firearms and Mentors cards. Those are awesome. Those are really neat. So all right. Let's call it a night. It is way late. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.